Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Everybody got something to say in the background. Niggas throw rocks and hide their hands, they ain't tough now. Kobe in the clutch, every time they wanna act foul. It's out of weeds, out of packs, only smoking on loud. Go to Vegas, catch a flight, nigga, I put my feet up. Sliding down the strip, nigga throwing threes and P's up. Out with my bitch and she swear I'm doing 3 months. You gotta be this way when you tryna run some ends up. Driving like a storm, had the Charlie burnt her whole clutch. Yellow coupe in the sun, nigga, I'm tryna turn up. Hit her engine growling every corner when I pull up. Slapping Mary drain the whip, tryna go down. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud.
You a hating ass nigga, why you mad at the bitch? Go outside about the bitch, cause she choosing the shit. Ayy, watch how you choosing the bitch, end up losing the bitch. Now you boo-hooing shit. Ayy, old green ass, trick off, crying ass. Where you going off, stalking ass nigga with your talking ass? I'm a walking ass, standing on 10 ass nigga. L's gon' come, count the wins, little nigga. Ayy, yup, point is, running to the ceiling. Hit the hoe, split the hoe, stay up at your feelings. If you get it, you get it. Dream chasing, I don't want no dealings.
Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. The money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Everybody got something to say in the background. Niggas throw rocks and hide their hands, they ain't tough now. Kobe in the clutch, every time they wanna act foul. It's out of weeds, out of packs, only smoking on loud. Go to Vegas, catch a flight, nigga, I put my feet up. Sliding down the strip, nigga throwing threes and P's up. Out with my bitch and she swear I'm doing 3 months. You gotta be this way when you tryna run some ends up. Driving like a storm, had the Charlie burnt her whole clutch. Yellow coupe in the sun, nigga, I'm tryna turn up. Hit her engine growling every corner when I pull up. Slapping Mary drain the whip, tryna go down. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud.
You a hating ass nigga, why you mad at the bitch? Go outside about the bitch, cause she choosing the shit. Ayy, watch how you choosing the bitch, end up losing the bitch. Now you boo-hooing shit. Ayy, old green ass, trick off, crying ass. Where you going off, stalking ass nigga with your talking ass? I'm a walking ass, standing on 10 ass nigga. L's gon' come, count the wins, little nigga. Ayy, yup, point is, running to the ceiling. Hit the hoe, split the hoe, stay up at your feelings. If you get it, you get it. Dream chasing, I don't want no dealings.
Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud.
Cover the great shout out.
12 niggas in here.
What's good, y'all? All 12 of y'all, what's good? What's
poppin'?
good? It's the Real Honesty Network, Real Honesty Reactions. Your boys is back.
We on TikTok.
We on TikTok, everything.
You're welcome.
We on all that fly shit. So what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all living? Let me turn off the welcome screen because we are finally back. The boys is back in town, man. Hold on, let me fix the fucking camera because nigga cutting niggas' heads off and shit. But yeah, y'all, we back in this motherfucker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all ready to see 6ix9ine versus Atlanta?
Hey, 6ix9ine versus the whole Atlanta, nigga. BigBank, you look frustrated, brother. Like, what the fuck?
Man, you getting cooked. You getting cooked by a rainbow, girl.
Cooked. Rainbow face cooking this nigga, man.
Hey, I don't know why y'all niggas think just cause nigga told nigga can't make sense.
Hey.
I don't know who told y'all that. I don't know who told that.
Just cause you told don't mean you dumb now.
No, back. You might not be street, but that don't mean you stupid.
Hey, we seeing that about what the fuck going on. So that's gonna be the first video we get into tonight's crazy ass reactions. But if you new here, scan the QR code. You see it. Oh shit, I did not take it off for the niggas on the vertical. My bad, y'all niggas. But yeah, if y'all see the QR code on the horizontal stream in the left corner, scan that. Join Discord if you on the vertical stream. Press that motherfucker for the Discord. Screenshot it. It should scan right to your phone. Join the Discord. We give all our updates in there right before we go live or even a few hours before. And we got a reaction video submission tab. Submit videos for us to react to. You got anything y'all want us to talk about? Games y'all want us to play? Anything. You know, we interactive with the chat. We ain't being no bitch ass niggas, so.
You're welcome.
So yeah, we in here.
Talk shit.
Whoa, this nigga tripping. Niggas coming in the chat on a hot one, bruh. Alright. Let me make sure all this shit is working properly before we get any further in this bitch. Alright, look cool, playback cool. Yes, the playback cool. Alright, we in this motherfucker, man. Alright, let's get to the BigBank and 6ix9ine shit versus all the fucking Atlanta with 1090 Jake. Breaking it down for us, cause you know, we don't read the shit. We get the breakdown for y'all and then react to it. So, yeah, because that's too much fucking reading for all the shit they be doing.
No, real shit. Shout what up, Easy,
okay,
bro?
You
can say that tonight, nigga. 2-2. I give you that.
Hey, Wolves in 5. Y'all might do it. Hey, but that nigga Wemby elbowed the shit out of Nas Reed, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was crazy.
Y'all gotta play minimum 6 games at this point. Shut up.
He said, nigga, you still happening. Y'all
Wolves in 5. Nigga, what?
Nigga.
What up, little bro?
Kavo, what's up, bro? Man, niggas came in here tripping.
Mine 6-9 and 7, nigga. Pause.
Niggas 6-9 and 5. Nigga, fuck you talking about?
Nah,
he did a sweep. Hey,
Oh,
nigga, Cancun on me, Cancun on 3, nigga.
Real shit, cuz.
Anything possible!
Y'all niggas, boy.
Hey, real street nigga, boy.
Yeah, it's a hard day to be what the fuck he called? I can't even.
Atlanta.
With the
ATLian.
Yeah.
ATLian.
It's a hard day to be that shit. God damn.
Man, hey, they asked 6ix9ine, how you feel about Atlanta?
Hell no!
Like, damn.
No, real shit though.
San Antonio Spurs, Cheese Curds, White Kilo Birds, Wolves in 6.
Yeah, they more like it. Appreciate it, girl. Yeah, I might win the next 2. You never know.
Hey, you might get it, bro. Hey, if you get it,
congratulations. But then you go out there, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have to lock in for real. OKC ain't gonna be no easy win. Now I'm fucking with my nigga AE the whole way, but I'm smart too.
hey,
I got sense too now.
Them boys out there with them braids, they out there doing shit.
That's a motherfucking AAU team.
Nah, that's for sure. When you see the Drew Gooden Soldiers, that's what we called it. That was one of the best teams out here. Yeah, we good, but them niggas nice.
Yeah. Hey, it's one thing when your best player, Hoover, he's supposed to be. He your best player. But when you got the 10th nigga off the bench.
Hey, we were gonna tell him what happened earlier. This nigga Wolf was telling me, what's bruh's name? I forgot his name.
AJ Mitchell?
Yeah, AJ Mitchell. Nigga, I know who AJ Mitchell is, but he was saying number 25. I thought, who the fuck is that? He's thinking that nigga got like 20-something points.
Nah, for real,
He showed me who it was. I said, nah, nigga, not AJ Mitchell, nigga, nah. When that nigga bowling,
Man, you can hang it up. And that nigga, it wasn't like he was the best player on the floor. He just so happened to be just hooping like a motherfucker, along with 4 other niggas on the team. So yeah, bro, Ant got his shit cut out for him, but that's why his ring gonna mean more if he get this hoe. That Boston ring was lit. Cool, they deserve that. But at the end of the day, Anthony Edwards' ring will win mean more if he beat OKC this year. Now, whatever happened after this year, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about these playoff series. That nigga beat the Spurs, Jokic, and the Thunder.
Over with.
On top, hold on. If he beat, who else he got to beat? No, he got to beat the.
I forgot it. Who else he got to beat?
Yeah, because he already beat Jokic. If he beat Victor Wembanyama, he basically only nigga in the MVP race he ain't gonna beat is fucking Luka, and that's because he ain't make it.
And then you're not even playing right now. So
Yeah,
like,
so but if this nigga do that, cuz you gotta throw his shit in there, and he hurt. The nigga ain't 100%.
that nigga got runner knee on one leg, and the other one is coming off a hyperextension. Cause that's just crazy.
Real shit, bro. So when it come down there, bro, what's up with y'all niggas, bro? Yeah, I've been making it hard to ignore y'all, but if I start calling y'all derogatory terms and shit, then they gonna be bringing my shit up 5 years later when a nigga having that cheese. Talking about, remember you had said that in the chat?
Don't do it, cause they gonna ban us. We ain't gonna get to that point. We just got monetized, nigga. Just saying. Bro, anybody bring a championship to Minnesota, gonna be goated. Facts. Whoever bring a champ, but that's what the thing with Shane and why they so good, because they brought that shit to OKC. Nuggets first round, Spurs second round. Nah, that's a, but yeah, oh yeah, we got that one too. But yeah, Nuggets first round, Spurs, yeah, duh, that shit gonna be goated. That's like the blood championship.
So he would have to beat all these niggas just to get to the finals. Honestly, if he get to the finals this year, he won a ring.
But if he win in actuality, he gonna be like Dirk and them. That blood ring they got. They knocked off Kobe after they won. They knocked off OKC, nigga. And who else they knocked? They knocked off the Spurs too.
Man, this is a legit road to the playoffs that this nigga gotta get through.
Man, he getting all the fucked up matchups too. So, but hey, man, it is what it is. But if he win though, if that nigga win.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
I feel that, but you know what they said though. If was the fifth, we all be drunk. Fuck a if. He don't got one. You know what I'm saying? We can do that.
If was the fifth, we all be drunk. That's a hey. He ain't
If I was 6'5", I'd be in the league.
No, for real.
Fuck we talking about? I would never start rapping if I was 6'5", but I'm not. I'm 6 foot. Get your ass in the booth. That's just what it is, bro. Fuck a if. Nigga ain't got. He do got a running mate on his caliber.
Yeah, he got.
What you want? Two Anthony Edwards on the same team, nigga?
Nah,
that ain't gonna work.
Nigga, you got Julius Randle. He's a max player.
You know what I'm saying? You got Julius Randle, Gobert, you got Nas Reed, you got the Io nigga, you got the
DiVincenzo before he got hurt.
You got all these players. Nigga don't need no running mate. All he need is his team. They just not healthy.
What I can say, if he got a better big, you can say that. That's what you say.
Like if they had Cat still, we wouldn't even be talking about shit.
I don't even think they. No, because him and Cat and Julius Randle averaging the same points right now.
You know what I'm saying? If they still had him with Randle and
if they could have got him without giving up.
Yeah, like if they still had him on the team, we wouldn't even we'll be having a whole nother conversation. Cause now you got 3 bigs that can shoot. If you still got Randle, Nas, and Cat, and you got Rudy Gobert, I don't need him to shoot. I got 3 big niggas that can space the floor. You just play defense like he did this, like put the motherfucking Well, first of all, easy. Watch how you talk. Second of all, fuck nigga. I said he got running mates. I asked, did you want Anthony Edwards on the same team with another nigga just like him, which I said to Anthony Edwards. The niggas you named, he has that player, bro. What are you talking about? This your team. How the fuck you don't know that? What you complaining about is just other teams being better than your team. Pick another team, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You talking about if. You need to be a motherfucking OKC fan, my nigga. Your team is doing good as fuck with what they got. They don't need shit else. He don't have no running mate like Boston and the Thunder. No shit. But he don't need that. Where Boston at? You know where Boston at?
At home,
exactly. He talking about I'm goofy. No, you emotional. Fuck, nigga. You don't love Anthony Edwards that much. You ain't known that nigga that long. You ain't that locked in with him. You was not that invested. You not that invested.
You not. He not. That nigga young as hell. You ain't known him long enough. I'm the one yelling because I'm the one on screen, dickhead. You would be yelling too if you was talking to me because you invested. I'm not. I don't even have a fucking team. Fuck you, Anthony Edwards, and the Timberwolves. I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, there goes our Anthony Edwards club.
Oh, I'm just saying. Shit, I don't give a fuck. This nigga talking to me like he didn't even bring this shit up. You know what I mean? We talking about motherfucking 6ix9ine, and I'm not emotional. I'm a big mouth ass Memphis nigga. I'ma sound like this talking about anything. Dumb ass nigga. How about that? Fuck you talking about easy. Don't get on my bad side, nigga.
It's okay, Wolf. You ain't gotta do that, nigga. Like
he said my voice cracking. It didn't crack once, nigga. What you talking about? But it is easy for you to say that. He said, all right, cuz you talking too much about this shit on hood.
Hey, Melly, cuz we talking about basketball.
First of all, nigga, y'all nigga go quit talking to me like I'm bringing this shit up out of thin air, you bitch. Izzy, now he want to revert because I'm on his ass. Melly, bitch, I don't even know you. That nigga said, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna block you, girl.
He said, nigga,
I'm gonna make you talk to yourself, girl. Why you stop talking to me like I ain't got no power, Easy? You ain't got no power.
We're gonna put that nigga on timeout so you can't say shit.
No, for real. He said, can I send a super chat?
Yeah, go ahead, send a super chat, cuz. We read that shit. Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
I nigga been hollering. Easy been in here every day. I been hollering. Now when I'm talking about the Wolves, I'm emotional.
Now he gonna say
that's what I'm saying, but I'm changing. I'm acting different. Bitch, that's you. Stop fucking playing with me, little boy.
Nigga, you keep acting like this ain't a normal thing.
Oh God, I holler every night. Now I'm emotional because I'm hot. I don't like niggas. No, bro, just say you love the Timberwolves and the nigga say I tune in. This how y'all do me. Bro, you called me goofy.
You doing us like that.
The fuck he thought I was gonna say to that? Nigga, you called me goofy 3 times.
Hell no.
Because I didn't share the same opinion. Because of your fucking basketball team that you don't play for.
We get it. You in Minnesota, nigga. You love the Wolves. But goddamn, be honest, nigga.
Brother Mike called me goofy 3 times and then I turn up, now I'm doing him wrong. That's the internet. That's the internet. Nigga called me goofy and emotional, but I'm tweaking.
Niggas is out of pocket today.
You acting like BigBank. You don't want to hear the truth because you fought with them niggas. Fuck you talking about? That nigga said, fuck out of here, bro. Come back though. Yeah. Ain't nobody studying the easy. That's why I don't talk sports with niggas. Niggas getting their feelings about niggas they ain't never met. You been in Minnesota all your life, bro. You do not know Anthony Edwards, bro.
He said, how do you know I don't know?
Cause he from Atlanta, fuck nigga. He not from Minnesota.
ATL nigga?
I'm closer to that nigga than you is. But we ain't gonna do that.
That didn't your cousin.
Bro, they wanna say, man, fuck sports, bro.
No, we ain't gonna do that now, but sports talk, we're gonna say fuck sports talk. I'm in Seattle, Goofy. What, you just in Minnesota?
He said you from Minnesota. Stop moving the goalpost, garbage ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what we mean by this. Nigga won't play. It's that bullshit. All right, y'all. Let's get to this fucking 1090J shit. Cause y'all niggas is hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all some funny ass niggas.
No, for real, but that wasn't even supposed to go on that long.
Shout to Chad. Where is that?
You're welcome.
That shit, I literally don't care. What the fuck?
One thing y'all gonna get about the real Aussie Network? You think we give a fuck?
Hell no. Trash ass nigga.
We fuck with y'all though.
No, literally, bro. Like, I only talk about sports because we be talking about sports.
He said, nigga, I'm trying to have a joyful talk. Niggas want you to be yelling and shit. Niggas like, no, nigga, you one thing you gonna get right.
And that nigga keep calling me a goofy. You are not from Chicago. There's a derogatory term that you using it as, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
It ain't normal talk, nigga. You
No,
mean that?
I'm saying, oh,
You mean that shit. You mean that shit,
Keep
nigga.
calling me goofy. And I'm supposed to just be like, yeah, man, I love Anthony Edwards. I hope they make it to the finals.
Fair player, yeah. No, nigga, no. Man, but all right, y'all. This is 6ix9ine destroys BigBank over Atlanta's rappers. A lot of niggas in Atlanta is telling and it keep getting worse. Yeah, so we gonna watch it and see what happens.
Man, everybody see how easy take this shit.
These your niggas.
Nah, I'm fucking with you though. What's the name? Now I'm a dweeb. I'm a dweeb, a goofy.
Yo,
did you watch that shit?
hey, you know what's crazy is if you had FaceTime me right now, I'm literally recording my reaction to the shit. Like right now, my camera's on and everything.
Yeah, bro, I killed him.
That's crazy. A jail nigga.
6ix9ine just sat down with an Atlanta OG by the name of BigBank. If you haven't heard of him,
Okay,
he's the one who conducted the only interview with Young Thug after Young Thug's snitching allegations came out. Now, BigBank is highly respected
can you send
in
the link,
Atlanta,
bro?
and I'm gonna be honest with you, in my opinion,
Bro, that was you
6ix9ine
talking about that?
absolutely
Yeah.
destroys
I
him
couldn't
through
find
this
it. I don't know which one
conversation
he was
by
talking about.
pointing out the hypocrisy.
Hey, where is
by
hip hop?
pointing out the
Brody, send the link.
contradictions of how not just BigBank, but the entire hip hop community will side with their favorite rat while everyone turned on
like another community we
6ix9ine
were
for
just talking
doing
about.
the exact same thing. Now I'm going to be reacting obviously to this interview, which falls under fair use when it comes to copyright because this is YouTube. I'm providing commentary, etc. But I have heard that BigBank, or at least his team, gets videos smacked down that reacts to his. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
ain't
I don't
never
think
got
that's the
mine
case.
smacked
I don't
down.
think there's anything I'm gonna say that he doesn't want said, as he was clearly willing to sit down and do this interview. But let's check it out.
You wanna do
Quick
it?
pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to your money before payday, there's a banking app called Current that lets you get up to
No, we allow other people to see. Hip hop is for everybody if you respect it. You gotta respect it, bruh. So you gotta respect hip hop. If you respect it, you can talk about it. Or if you from the neighborhoods that birthed hip hop. Some will, but it depends on who you is. They gonna leak your phone. Oh, we got a VPN phone number shit. Do it on some shit you don't care about. Yeah, we got some shit for that. Hey, shout out to Nobi. He sent us a rose. We got a rose in this motherfucker. I don't know what that do on TikTok, but shout out to Nobi.
What the fuck did oh. What up, come show that man nigga is not here.
Yeah, but he on that one.
Nigga said no did he?
No, D.
Shout out Nobi, cuz. You got this.
I don't know. You want to say how you feel? We both. How you feel about it?
Well, I feel like he don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Cause we in the Bay Area, and this is like it's a melting pot. So when you come up here, right, we all kind of mesh into each other's cultures. And
But I mean, he do live around white people.
Yeah.
So he probably feel like
they don't.
Yeah. So I mean, well, he can feel like that, but
we just had a rock show at Nova Cinema Studios. It was like every race in that motherfucker.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, bro. But we do get in other cultures though. Like if you only talking about country, then nigga, there's one genre that's just like fuck black people, and we still get in there.
Yeah, but we be a whole bunch of other cultures.
Yeah, I don't know, cuz. I don't know what you mean by that, but clearly you're not good at explaining yourself anyway. So
Melly nah, he from Memphis, but we in the Bay. We in California. He probably heard that accent.
He know a real nigga.
I know a real nigga when I see one nigga. By nigga. If y'all know what movie he's from, comment. But
real shit, nigga. Like, hold on, bro.
Hold on.
What is? Smell like the city in this motherfucker.
But yeah, y'all. But hip hop is different. Hip hop is a rap music race, as it says it is fucking beautiful. Just like country blues. Yeah, it's everything. It's everything. He said, sound like who tried to cut you? Don't do it.
Man, nah, it's just.
That's just the accent.
Don't worry about it, go fuck it. All right, whatever, bro.
Nigga said this nigga aggressive.
Nah, bro, this is the thing.
Extra aggressive.
I'm not even fucking fired up.
He from where they snake Martin Luther King, nigga.
I just got a big ass mouth, cuz. I'm not even, if I was mad, bro, I wouldn't be sitting here with y'all. I would told cuz, I'm like, get the fuck off of here. But I'm not mad. I'm chill. I am chill, actually. I'm just loud.
That's a lot. They do take it serious. It's just that we gotta get better about running our own shit.
Man, people that be talking like that, I think they be having niggas that they know in mind.
Yeah.
That's letting them down.
You can't let the people you know fuck up. Yo. Remember what that nigga cover?
Hey man, shut the fuck up. Stop putting that badass energy on me. That was Pooh Shiesty. I ain't said no nigga, if I'ma do something to you, I'ma just do it.
He said, nigga, fuck you talking about. I ain't gotta say nobody
up. No,
nigga.
literally, I'ma just do it to your ass. He said, yeah, he mad aggressive. On God I am, but nigga, Izzy, bitch, you can't say that. You called me goofy, a dweeb, and some other shit before I even turned up with you. Where you from where you could call a nigga a goofy or a dweeb and he just like, yes, sir. Where you from? Minnesota? They don't do that shit out there, nigga.
Hey, search up.
That nigga said, is that you?
He a dick bitch.
First of all, I show Speed Daddy face big as hell.
Yeah.
My nigga face little. He said, you still yelling. Cause that's what I do every night, Izzy. What the fuck aren't you getting?
This nigga.
He picking on me because I'm feeding to it. But I mean, it's cool because like I said, I'm not mad. I give you what you want until I'm actually mad. Then
I'm enjoying it because I'm just happy I ain't got to do it for once.
I'm just saying, cuz. I don't like how Easy coming here acting like one of the hoes. He waking up and acting like I'm acting different. When I ain't did shit I don't usually do.
This nigga always talk like that. Ever since I knew the nigga shit.
He said, nah, he not aggressive. I know he don't talk like that in Memphis for sure.
I think he said I showed DC dad face.
Who Melly talking to?
He talking to you. He talking to you. He talking to you.
That nigga cap. That nigga cap. That nigga cap.
He talking to you.
First of all, Melly, where you from? You were asking a lot of questions and insinuating a lot of shit, cuz. Where you from? Where you from? Tell us that. He said,
where you from, nigga?
He said he know I don't talk like that in Memphis for sure. And it's funny as hell because I know there's a nigga that's not from the city.
I know he say that to every black channel. I can tell. No, right. Racist ass comment. Shout out to Where It's Hip Hop. The brother got a wrench. He get a wrench.
He need one.
Yeah, he for sure need one.
And
your brother getting
that nigga said Melly from the back seat.
Level 4. Hope you join the 4 walls, nigga.
That nigga Melly said on 55th, cuz.
Oh, 50.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
I'm already knowing so you was a real troller, Poindexter. I know you ain't saying this shit. Where you from? You know Crib Maker?
Crib. You know him? But hey, where's hip hop? You a mine now, Brody.
Yeah, hit that nigga easy with a wrench.
Izzy need a wrench too. We give him a wrench.
What?
You gonna give Izzy a wrench or not?
We get that bitch a skirt.
Okay, yep, he don't get one.
Wrench. Nah, this nigga, nah, he ruined my appetite. I ain't fucking with that nigga for the next 48 hours, nigga. And Melly, bitch, where is you from? For real, you ain't from no motherfucking 5th Street, nigga. I ain't never seen you Crib Mag, nigga. He said you act like a female. Cause I'm on your ass today. When I was on everybody else's ass leading up to this point, I wasn't never acting like no bitch. But now it's on you. I got hoe tendencies. But that's why if we was in real life, I just smack the fuck at you. I wouldn't even be talking to you. So you need to be lucky. We is like this. So all I can do is talk like a female. Cause in real life, I put my foot in your ass to come out.
You ain't talking like a female. This bitch ass nigga watching us stream. So what the fuck else we supposed to do, bitch? What the fuck? Trash ass nigga. Now you got me started, you bitch ass nigga. Hey, you little, ooh, boy. Hey, nigga. Hey, I been trying to be cool with you bitch ass niggas on this stream. Izzy, you been cool for the past couple days. Now you acting like a hoe ass bitch, cuz. Hey, shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you, nigga. Hey, bitch. Hey, Izzy, you got your fucking initial at your fucking profile picture, bitch. I don't want to hear shit you talking about, cuz. Make any joke you want to. If I look like I show speed dad, good, nigga. That means I'm doing well in life, bitch. And that means I'm up. Trash ass, stupid ass. Hey. You almost got me.
We got 7.
Dude, we got 7, bitch. And on TikTok, I think we got 115. So guess what? Hey, Izzy, you on the wrong channel. Go check the other stream. We multi-stream, nigga. We multi-stream.
Bruh, hey.
Go look at the comments on the screen, you stupid nigga. Who you think all these other niggas is?
Bro, you think we've been talking to you this whole time?
This nigga.
Aww.
You thought you was special.
He thought he was our life.
Hey.
Now it makes sense why you said I'm tuning in and this how y'all do me. Nigga, you ain't paying no bills in real honesty.
Motherfucker, we can say wherever the fuck we want to with this motherfucker. This is our studio, nigga.
Man, it's crazy because we ain't even started watching the video. I know, because you the only nigga in that way, and what we're telling you is more than one.
It's multi-streams, nigga.
That's how we fell out right there. You don't fucking listen, Izzy. That's how we fell out about the Minnesota shit. You don't listen.
That's your fucking
You
problem.
just be typing, and he said 1 minute into the video, by the way. Girl, we finna watch it, girl. Goddamn, because this the real shit. This nigga Izzy ain't talking about a motherfucking thing.
God damn, Izzy.
Nigga been arguing with this nigga since he got here. And that's because he think he the only nigga in here.
Trash ass.
Now it makes sense, girl. Now I want to take back everything I said. Because now you might be slow. You probably doing it because you think you looking out for us. Nah, fam. We good.
We overly good.
We good in real life and on the internet. Don't never forget that shit.
Stupid nigga.
Don't never forget that.
Stupid ass fuck nigga.
What do you think? We 15, 16 trying to get our lifestyle, nigga. We grown as a motherfucker, nigga. We got a lot of shit going on. This just one on.
Grown as fuck.
It's hell. With no kids, nigga.
None.
This is the baby.
No, for real, nigga. This is our trial.
He said, you from the South, you definitely slow. Nah, I definitely talk slow for sure. I definitely might be a little slow to catch up on some shit that's not from the South. For sure. But stupid? Nah,
never that.
You stupid.
Never that. Never stupid.
But I am a little slow. For sure. You see how easy it is to tell the truth about shit? Had you been the same way about Minnesota, we never would have got to this point.
Yeah, just don't be a fuck nigga your whole life. You straight.
He said, no, you Forrest Gump slow. Have you seen the movie, bitch? If I'm Forrest Gump slow, please give it to me.
That nigga doing good.
Please give it to me.
That nigga was up, what, 400 million?
What? Please give it to me.
Right. And shout out to you, Izzy. You helped us hit our goal of 100 messages.
That nigga
fuck,
said,
nigga. Thank
you a fake civil rights activist. Oh, God, that nigga was talking that black shit, and now niggas from the South slow.
Now he want to, man, it's niggas like you that give niggas a bad name.
You know what I'm saying? Soon as he hears something he don't like, now he just start attacking the nigga nonstop.
Now the nigga said, man,
He
bro.
said, ain't y'all never got females around, start looking at y'all different. Why we have the hoes around us watching sports and shit with the shit we be doing?
Bro, we be streaming and shit. You don't gotta have it. Nigga, and we throw parties and shit.
If you
Fucking
trying to imply
concerts.
we don't be around bitches, because first of all, it's only one of us that's gonna be around bitches anyway. Cause my nigga, he got him a woman.
I've been in a relationship for a long time, brother.
You ain't gonna never see him with no women. You ain't gonna never see him with no. You gonna see him with a woman. Nigga.
I got my one. I'm straight.
The nigga said every day though. Yeah, I'm gay.
No.
Hey, Kevin, he moving the goalpost. At first I was stupid. Now we gay.
We gay because we getting paid to stream, nigga. What the fuck? Hey.
Whatever, bro. I know Izzy having a blast, bro.
He having a ball. He like the attention he get. He never got to the home.
He not finna tell me he mad, because if he was, he would have left. He ain't mad, I ain't mad. I feel like we both getting something out of this. But you guys shut up, though, because we finna watch the video.
All right, cry in peace.
And I ain't strong enough to stop
It's $750 as a paycheck advance once you qualify. So instead of waiting for payday, you can get access to your funds earlier
I'm
when you
glad I did it off the
actually need
camera.
it. Paycheck
That was my
advance
man.
is clearly my favorite part, and I'm sure
Right
yours
after his
too.
talking.
But if you're trying to build your credit, it handles all of that in one app. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page where you can create an account. Just go through the normal sign up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option to enter my promo code Jake1090, which unlocks the $75 bonus. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking it out, because that's literally what it's designed for, helping people like you stay more on top of their finances.
Rap like
We're gonna get right into it. Why you wake up with on your mind? That's what I want to know. When I wake up,
nigga, hey, no. Hey, where's hip hop?
Hey, where's it? Don't do that.
We gotta draw a line.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, my nigga love his girl. We ain't gonna do that.
Don't do that.
And don't bring me in it, nigga.
6ix9ine,
If you gonna do that, leave me out of it so we can just block you. Don't pull me in it, cuz.
Niggas don't know me.
Yeah, chill out, girl. Hold on. That's it. That's it. Real woman in real life. We gonna leave the jokes to the jokes.
That ain't it. Hey,
Yeah.
that's why I don't joke
he
about
said,
that.
my bad, fam.
Yeah.
Talk about my bitch. Yeah, just talk about mine. Yeah.
See, that's why he make the jokes with that combo. I just laugh. So catch the context clues, my nigga.
Yeah, we don't want nobody to get in trouble.
Hey.
Yeah. He said easy wife.
Right, when Meek Mill mentioned me, he not from New York. When Lil Durk mentioned me, he not from New York. When King Von mentioned me, he not from New York.
It's good. Okay, you don't mean no harm. I'm just letting you know.
He not from New York.
I'll say this off top. That's a cop-out.
What crazy night today.
Damn, we talking over the
black
shit.
people on
Run
your
it
mind,
back.
when really what you're getting at is,
bro.
why are you talking about us?
He not here wake up with
We talked over that
On a
whole
page
shit.
where you can create an account.
Damn.
Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see
What
the
up,
option to
T-Slap?
enter my promo code Jake1090, which unlocks the $75
Nah, bro, we
bonus.
just besties,
If you ever
bro.
feel like managing money is stressful or tight,
Nigga ain't never had no
sometimes,
friend.
Bro, you don't have real friends, my nigga.
What you talking about? If that's gay, hey, the nigga got besties, cuz it's my friend.
Bro.
It's my dog. We be with these nigga, you see us every day. Fuck you talking about? Bruh. All right.
You think we gonna stream with niggas we ain't cool with? See, that's the problem. Y'all be watching all these niggas on the internet get cool on the internet, and don't actually be friends streaming together. And that's why these niggas be falling out or not being cool no more, because they not really friends. They streamer friends.
Nigga been cool for 3 weeks, and now it's a recap video. What went wrong?
Yeah, niggas. Man, we ain't about to say that. Y'all gonna see what happened with Dean and Gray and Adrian, bro. Give it about 3 more weeks.
No, for real. Beavis and Butthead ass combo. That's a compliment.
Nigga, we Craig and Day Day.
Yo, that's a compliment.
Hey, that's all we saying, man. But, you know, niggas.
Like, we done talking to you for real,
worth just checking it out, because that's literally what it's designed for, helping people like you stay more on top of their finances.
We gonna get right into it. When you wake up with on your mind.
Get on Big Bank.
When I wake up, right?
That's the nigga that don't want to answer for shit.
Me responding to right? I'm from New York.
Hey, yo, where's hip hop? What the fuck, you turning on us now? Hey,
man, get the fuck out of here,
we ain't never ever gonna do that. Nigga, that ain't even nobody's thoughts. Where the fuck that come from?
This nigga cap anyway. All our lives is up. He can go back and he will never find no shit like that.
There's over 100 live streams and none of that has ever happened.
Hey, but that's funny as fuck though. To add to his shit, that nigga said, I'm glad he didn't drop in.
Like, bro.
Up and mention 6ix9ine, they not from New York.
Our chat is like our cousins that fuck with you, but they always talking shit.
Right, when Meek Mill mentioned me,
he
not from New York. When Lil Durk mentioned me, he not from New York. When King Von mentioned me, he not from New York. When 21 Savage mentioned me, he not from New York.
I'll say this off top.
Yeah.
Why you wake up?
Family first, nigga. What you talking about?
And really what you're getting is, why are you talking about us? You're Mexican. You should only be talking about your people. He's in hip hop. Hip hop has been for everybody since it started. It was founded by black people. There's also a big debate on how influential the Puerto Ricans were when it came to creating hip hop.
Hey.
But trying to tell somebody you're Mexican, you can only speak on Mexicans. It's the same thing they tell me. You're white. Only speak on white people. I speak on crime and hip hop. And unfortunately, my face isn't going to be the biggest topic of conversation, but I also cater to my audience. It's the same thing. When 6ix9ine came out, he was around all black people, so he feels comfortable in that space. And to silence him by saying, oh, well, you're not this, or you shouldn't be speaking on this, I think it's BS.
Why do they got an opinion on my life, my case, not being from New York or having anything to do with my case? You know what I mean?
in the same rap shit, though.
Yeah.
And you took your manager in jail.
He just proved my point. 6ix9ine said, why are they speaking on me and they're not from my city? Bank said, well, because y'all are all rappers. Okay, so then why can't 6ix9ine speak on them? It's the same shit.
In the same rap shit, so they can and I can't. You get it?
I feel
so
like
it's not like me
never
waking
told,
up
you can say
and
whatever
saying,
you want to.
Why
And
I'm waking up
you can't tell a nigga that told
on
not
my
to say
mind.
nothing.
They mentioned me first,
Two
so
things can
like
be true.
when I got the right to defend myself, or is it only like a one-sided thing?
You just overdo it to me. You know, I'm gonna keep it a brick with you, just overdo it.
All right, so there's rules to like levels now. I never mentioned 21 Savage, but this is what you had to say on the BigBank show.
So one of the first contradictions that 6ix9ine will point out is this interview with BigBank that he did with 21 Savage, because apparently 6ix9ine never mentioned 21 Savage, but Savage brought him up in the interview and he responded, which is 6ix9ine's point. How do I wake up with people on my mind when they talk about me and all I do is react? And Bank would say, yeah, but you do too much. You react too much. And 6ix9ine would come back with, there's a fucking limit to how much I can defend myself. And it's just like, I'll be honest with you. I think Bank realized early on that he is talking to somebody that's going to pick apart every single contradiction, and Bank is gonna look somewhat like a hater, because you're not gonna see him agree with 6ix9ine based on the fact that obviously 21 Savage is his boy. So was a lot of
niggas be telling him
Atlanta rappers, and
he gonna bring up shit I didn't even know about.
To allow himself
I didn't even know
to
that
agree
happened.
with
You put me
6ix9ine,
on.
no matter how much 6ix9ine is making sense.
21 Savage in the United States right now.
What do you mean?
How's he here?
He not.
What do you mean?
That nigga still overseas,
what's
ain't
your point?
He's not from here. He's the facade.
That don't make you no facade because you're not from America.
All right, so watch this.
But what's this gonna prove though? Like what's this gonna prove? That's what I'm saying. Like what is this gonna prove though? What you saying?
Now the fact that 6ix9ine has a whole PowerPoint
so at that point,
presentation
you damn near from that
for this
city,
interview is hilarious, right? And what he's showing on the screen,
nigga, you damn near from here now.
And basically what he's saying is, you know, y'all are saying that I'm a facade, that I'm not real. I'm really from New York City. I really grew up in this. And he's saying 21 Savage is from the UK. Bank is, well, what does that prove? How is he even in the US? And now 6ix9ine is pointing out that 21 Savage has a U visa. A U visa, for those that don't know, is basically a way for immigrants to stay in the country if they've been a victim of a violent crime in the US. It's kind of like, hey, you came here visiting and got shot and we feel bad, so we're gonna let you stay here as an apology. We're not gonna give you money, but we'll let you stay here. Like, our bad, you know. Streets is kind of crazy over here, but our bad. Now, this is the Department of Homeland Security, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services website. And it would break down victims of criminal activity, U non-immigrant status. The U non-immigrant status U visa is set aside for victims of certain crimes who have suffered mental or physical abuse and are helpful to law enforcement or government officials in the investigation or prosecution of criminal activity. The legislation was intended to strengthen the ability of law enforcement agencies to investigate and prosecute cases of domestic violence, assault, trafficking of aliens, and other crimes, while also protecting victims of crimes who have suffered substantial mental or physical abuse due to the crime and are willing to help law enforcement authorities
fucked up,
in the investigation.
But you didn't have to do none of the real process to stay here. So that's good. That was good. But they said he been trying to figure that shit out, but he been here for hella long too, though. So $75 super chat, maybe.
Yeah, you can apologize with super chat or just be quiet.
Of the criminal activity.
Either one.
What 6ix9ine is getting at in this interview isn't the fact that 21 Savage just has a U visa. It's the fact that one of the most infamous stories in 21 Savage's lore is he was shot on his birthday and a close friend of his died. Savage almost lost his life as well. This is the reason Savage was able to get his U visa and not be deported, because he was a victim in this crime. And by definition, what the U visa is defined as is giving citizenship to a victim of a crime who helped with the investigation and or prosecution of the person who committed that crime. So
hold on now. Hold on now. I didn't know he did that part. Now, 21 Savage. We fuck with your music. We fuck with you, right? We didn't know this until today. Did you know this before that?
No.
I just thought...
I ain't care either, but it's people that do care that found out today.
Yeah, like, I still don't know. Like, I'm not tripping. It's whatever. Because when it first came up, because I just watched a nigga break it down. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't read the law about it. I'm not gonna lie like I did. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I watched a nigga break it down, and then what they said was that when you get shot or something, they didn't say or specify you had to cooperate with the investigation. They just say if it happens to you, this is how we gonna make up for it.
It's just convenience. That's why 6ix9ine is. You gonna see, you gonna have a nigga read the whole thing. Don't just read the part that benefit. He got shot, so he stayed. Nigga, that ain't all that mean.
It's equivalent to the sports conversation. Don't just say something because it helps your argument type shit.
No, fact.
Like, let's be 100% honest. If you give him that same ruling that you give me, let's bring this up then.
But it's easy to do that when we can just go to the facts. We ain't gotta tell each other how we feel. Let's look at it.
We can just watch what was said on your podcast.
Yeah, the law is this, and he got granted this. So in order for him to get granted this is what he had to do.
Unless this nigga come with his full paperwork that says he didn't know who shot him or say something like that, we gonna take it as that nigga cooperated.
Because that shit out though. I think they gonna talk about that.
Oh, they bring up what really happened, the full paperwork.
Not in this video, but I don't know because I feel like they had came out already Cause I mean, 21 Savage then got accused of being. Cause I mean, any nigga that then went hard about snitching.
Nigga, ain't you a rat?
Yeah, if you'd have told that shit came up. So yeah, but it didn't go nowhere. Yeah. Like a lot of that shit didn't. Yeah. But now,
now it's all coming back tenfold. Nigga, let's have a conversation about it, nigga.
6ix9ine isn't really saying, oh, he must have snitched. The U visa's definition is saying
what you just said.
He cooperated in some sense. That's literally what the U visa definition is. If you want to get it, you have to help with the investigation. And the thing is, the paperwork has never been released publicly for anyone to see what 21 Savage said that was able to get his U visa approved. But 6ix9ine is pointing out that contradiction. Y'all are calling me a rat, but your homie's only in the country because he cooperated to get a U visa. No one's ever seen it. Nobody else makes comments about it. But that's the reality of the conversation we're facing.
Does 21 Savage have a U visa? How is he in the United States right now? And are helpful to law enforcement in investigation or prosecution of that criminal activity. This is a fact, though.
But what they got to do with anything, though? I'm saying, what are you saying? What's the point, though? What's the point?
Now, all that right there. But what that got to do with anything, though? I'm saying, though, what's the point, though? He just showed you that your homie
I see why they low-key getting at you now.
The definition of a U visa is saying.
Because we would have expected a lot more if you'd have been like, okay, that is true.
The victim
but
is
you should have
to law enforcement in the investigation.
He should have had better. I ain't gonna lie, BigBank. This is where your podcasting skills got to come in handy. You should have been like, okay, that is true, but by definition, you was telling us you was a street nigga. You basically, he was getting off. I wouldn't rat kind of in a way. He was like, I'm a street nigga. Nah, I'm really about that type shit. You feel me? For the longest. Then when shit really hit the fan and you had to prove it, you did tell. And then he can do the thing where we say sometimes. Now, two things can be true here. You ratted, and it looked like a lot of these other Atlanta niggas ratted as well.
You talking about 21 Savage?
That's what BigBank should have said in the interview. That's how he should have rebutted all the snitching comments. Like, okay, the reason why we got on your case so bad is because you instantly flipped and became a real life federal informant. Like, it wasn't just a one-off thing. It said you're a real federal informant, this, and you sent the whole gang away on a RICO. Like,
yeah, they gonna talk about this shit.
Yeah, but I feel like BigBank, that should have been his rebuttal for it.
Well, knowing what I know, he would have walked right into a trap. Yeah. Because, like I said, this nigga, BigBank, should have never went there. It's like walking into a trap.
He came prepared to expose all that shit. Because you could tell about how fast he pulled up, him and his people pulled that shit up.
He got it ready.
Because all you can tell, all BigBank got is his mics on and his camera. That nigga said, nah, I got the screen. I'm going to control it. I got you.
Yeah, because he already be having that shit up anyway. But all he did is put all the points... Whatever he felt like BigBank was gonna talk about or rebuttal with, the nigga got an answer with his niggas. And it's just like, bro, you should have never went there knowing your niggas did that. Cause you can't defend that once he used them.
And he make me show up their real life examples.
Yeah, like, bro, that's a tough spot to be in as they partner.
Nah, for real.
Like, bro, what I'm supposed to say, nigga? You did tell. Technically, type shit.
And that nigga told too.
Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. He rocking his jacket. He cool with just like, all right, I'm a snitch, but if I'm a snitch, y'all snitches too.
Don't act like y'all ain't just like me type shit.
Yeah, that's where he coming from. So it's like, even if he threw the snitch on him, it's cool. But they snitches too, right? Because he trying to turn BigBank against his niggas. And that's why I wouldn't have went.
Because it's like, there's no way possible you could have damn near escaped this conversation.
Nah, bro, because my partner's told.
Like, even if it's like in a dry snitch or a regular snitch, it's coming out for telling.
It's out there for this motherfucker to go get it and throw it in my face.
The whole interview.
Nah, I just got to fucking... No, he said, that nigga, I'm looking at this.
Nah, for real. Damn, man.
Watch what he say later in the video. Shit is gonna be so funny. Cause like, my nigga like, bruh, you ain't gotta do it.
You ain't even gotta do all that, my nigga.
That shit's so funny, cause like, chill out. nah, this nigga cooking.
Investigation or prosecution.
Oh,
of
well
that
done,
criminal
chat. Well
activity,
done.
Which would be the violent crime that makes them able to get a U visa.
6ix9ine,
And bank's
he a
response was,
plant,
I don't know what that
a
is.
rat,
I never heard of it.
or
What does that mean?
whatever.
What are you trying to say?
He all that.
He's telling you what he's trying to
He
say.
wearing
He just
it.
ain't
No,
processing
he
it.
ain't
He said he was
hiding
a
this
victim.
shit.
I mean, he's
A lot of people be victims who have suffered from certain crimes,
okay,
basically,
now,
right?
but don't finish there. This is the key word right here. Read that slowly for
That
me.
nigga teach this nigga like a damn school teacher.
Now read it out loud. Let people and
Physical abuse or
physical abuse, mental or physical abuse, and are helpful to law enforcement in the investigation of what you gonna ignore that?
He don't
That's
wanna
what
read
you
it.
got right now.
Look at him. He just said he don't want to read it. He don't
That
want
nigga
to
said-
read the rest of the definition of a U visa because it makes his
It
homie
hurt,
look
bro.
bad.
Why
And
you-
this is the
you
contradiction.
should've went,
6ix9ine's
This is what
pointing
happened
out.
when you 230
The
for
man
clicks.
read the whole
They
top
might
half
say
of
that
the
nigga trying to
paragraph. We
change
know
the
Bank can
definition
read.
in
He
real
ain't
time.
stupid.
Oh, God.
And he refused to read the rest of
Only
that
way you
paragraph
can save it if you
because
get the
he will not
nigga
accept
21 Savage
anything
paperwork from that. That's the
that
only
makes
thing
his
that can
people look
save
bad.
it.
And this is the
Like,
whole
nothing
reason
else can save this,
6ix9ine
bro.
But
wanted
this
to
shit-
have
what
this
they say,
sit down
it's
to
a
point
lot
out
of
these
weight.
contradictions in real
Still.
time.
Like, you
Or-
can't
Nah,
talk about these
baby,
niggas, bro. I don't want
And
to
it's
talk
not like
I'm
it's
trying
still
to
for
ask
you to get a
questions.
job.
But I know,
nigga.
baby. But listen.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to believe. I know it's like tough. I know it's like damn. Like I don't want now looking into this.
Hey, this
21
nigga 6ix9ine
Savage
good at
here
his
on
job.
a U visa.
This nigga
Y'all
should've been a
niggas
streamer the
not
whole time.
like that.
Yeah, I would have
They
hated
not.
that nigga too.
So
You
now
think you like that, though? I'm asking.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Check him out.
Because I'm the only nigga that did what I did, right?
You gotta stop saying
Sat
nigga
on
though,
that
cause
stand
I
and
ain't
came
gonna
out
lie.
and wore it. I came out and
Is
said,
you
Bank
really
ain't say
wearing
nothing
it,
about
though?
that.
There's no way that 6ix9ine.
That's what I
is
would've
the
been
way.
in this.
I mean, I
Why
remember.
you keep telling me nigga?
Nah,
Like, TMZ,
I don't know
whoever
you,
You gotta
Yeah.
change the subject
Yo,
because you
how does it
losing
feel
that
to
other
have
shit, but you get the people on the
ratted or
side.
investigated or whoever. It might have been just like a random fan that
Yeah, I
asked
feel
him.
like
He
you
was
saying
I
nigga
feel
now
like
to get on
Batman,
niggas'
you know,
nerves.
putting away bad people
He
and
doing
shit.
everything to
He's
get on
always
niggas'
wanted.
nerves.
He just an annoying nigga.
And that's the
Niggas
difference
was
between him and a
fine.
lot of
Niggas
other
told him
rappers. A
up
lot
when
of
he
these other
told.
rappers will
He been
deny
on a
it
fucking vengeance
to this
tour,
day.
but they
that
gave
what
him
they
all the
did
ammo. Why
was
was fuck was y'all
snitching
going that hard about
versus he
snitching?
flat
Knowing
out
all
said
y'all
it,
told.
and he knew
And he
there's
get the
nothing I
fucking
can
ammo.
do to change people's
No,
minds.
he ain't gonna
I'm
never
just
stop
gonna
talking.
embrace this
Why
shit.
would he?
But then he
And now you look at
weaponized
it like some of the realest
and
street
said,
niggas
okay,
didn't
if
say
y'all are
shit
gonna come
about
down
him.
on me this hard
Some
for
of the
being a
realest
rapper
street niggas
that
didn't say
snitched,
shit.
I'm gonna
Now,
point out
now,
all
only
of these
nigga-
other
real
rappers
street
that
nigga
snitched,
that we
and
can say
let's
that
see
said
if
something
y'all
was dirt
pick and choose
about
which
him.
they did. 6ix9ine's
Rest of the
lasted
street
long
niggas kinda
enough
left
to
it alone,
point
like,
out
well,
the
that nigga told. I don't know
contradictions
why y'all around
of
niggas be
hip hop
chilling.
picking their
I
favorite
wouldn't have been
rats
around a nigga.
Yeah,
like
look,
to
that.
the
that's-
point
that's
now
my- that's-
that he's making a
Chat,
comeback.
that's the whole point about this 6ix9ine shit. And that shit a big bang thing. Niggas shouldn't even been around you. That should have been, that's the only argument you could have about this. Like, especially if y'all never been around this nigga for real, and you heard the story about how he got connected with them.
Mm-hmm. This shit wasn't real. It was all an image. But when it backfired, nigga, I'm pretending. I'm telling.
But it's almost a, I don't want to say that because then I'm gonna get killed tonight by a lot of people, especially West Coast people. You know where I was about to go with this. You know, we talked about it off stream. Gangsta list his ass story. No, for real.
Hey man, look, but this nigga, hey,
Hey,
Atlanta-
set tripping in public send you to jail. I'm gonna tell you that. That nigga was trying to set trip in public at niggas. All that shit they was doing sent them to jail. And then 6ix9ine said, damn, I got all this money. I can't let this go.
And I ain't going down for all this shit. I ain't even do nothing. I'm fake.
I'm supposed to be this.
Yeah,
I
like,
was fooling y'all.
It's like I'm not even a real street nigga. I ain't do nothing. So it's like, bruh, they know that. You trusting a nigga that we all know. It's not like 6ix9ine trick them like I'm a real. No, we only treating you like this to trick the public. We know you a bitch.
We seen you a bitch.
So when shit hit the fan, don't act surprised when this nigga telling on everybody. Plus y'all fucking my bitch, trying to kidnap me. I'm double telling.
I'm telling like a motherfucker.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, it ain't like they did this to Gucci Mane. That's different. Y'all can jump on Gucci Mane. But you gonna jump on 6ix9ine. The nigga name 6ix9ine. Bro, stop playing, bro. Ain't in the street nigga that was taking that serious. He got you. That
like
nigga was acting.
Like a motherfucker.
That was a joke.
I was fooling y'all.
Exactly. And you fell for it. And now y'all won't let it go. Okay, he told. And
honestly, I feel like we should have just stopped giving him attention once we found out he told.
Literally.
Like, y'all could have did y'all first, like the first year he got out of jail, whoop-de-doo, do y'all interviews, but after that, cut the nigga water off. Like, I feel like that's the best thing to do with niggas that tell. If you don't fuck with niggas that tell, just don't fuck with them and don't talk about them. Like, that's what I say do. It ain't no point of even talking about the niggas, because nobody gonna do nothing to them. Bruh, in this day and age, when the last time y'all seen something really happen to a rat in the public eye? Never. Okay, nigga, hold on.
You're welcome.
Like, nothing has happened to a nigga in the public eye that told. But the best thing for us to do as a community, facts. Hey, I went to that concert. You saw what I posted. I said, this nigga might have told, but this rat-ass nigga got hits. Sorry, Gunna, you told, nigga.
You're welcome.
But, you feel me? Man, R.I.P. DMX, he would have never. Nah, DMX was a real street nigga, boy. So that's different. This not the 90s, though, in the early 2000s. A lot of these niggas, once the internet happened, a lot of niggas saw the internet and made their gangster persona, and it became gangster. When the real gangsters, I feel like, are trying hard not to be gangster on camera a lot of the time. Like you can tell, like, for instance, like niggas like Dolph, you could tell he was trying to get out of that street nigga mindset, try to be more business corporate. I'm trying to figure my shit out, but when you a real street nigga, sometimes the street shit just catch up to you, bro. And that's either dead or in jail a lot of the times. Not everybody make it out. Only like 3% of niggas make it out. So y'all gotta look at that like it's nigga. But there's cases when you keep seeing niggas go back to jail and shit while they famous, cause them niggas is some street niggas down there. Stop lying. Ain't nobody lying, dickhead. So, but hey, why niggas be thinking we lying when we talking about the shit we talking about? Niggas would be giving their real opinion. So don't forget Lil Kim. Oh yeah, Lil Kim. Lil Kim didn't tell it either. Lil Kim for sure sat down. So come on, if Lil Kim sat down, bro, what the fuck you talking about? He said, nigga, you lying. How am I lying? What am I lying about, nigga? You just want some. If I did that later, 90s baby, it was totally different. Bro, facts. 90s are totally different. Some niggas was. Why y'all smoking for? Nigga, cause we can. It's California, nigga.
This is Dare Bear, nigga. What the fuck? Your ass back.
See, Birdie, what the fuck? But you just saying, like, you should have just cut the nigga water off, bro. That's all you had to do. Now, why you smoking is crazy. Bruh, my bad. We reading our TikTok chat, too. Niggas on TikTok asking, nigga, why we smoking? T-Birdie, goofy. Life's so free. Life's free, nigga.
God damn, bro. Yeah, you went hard on my nigga, cuz.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he came out the blue with this shit.
Man, but y'all, it just, like with 6ix9ine, y'all see how you react to everything, just stop paying him attention, bro. The more attention you pay him, the more shit he gonna do in the public, the more shit he gonna say. Like, on some real shit, like, that's why I say, if niggas snitching, nobody gonna do nothing to him. We not gonna see it. Niggas don't wanna do shit to nobody no more. Shit not gonna happen. So, best thing to do, Wolf, what is that? Cut niggas off. Cut they fucking water off, bro.
Just let it be, unless you not in the streets.
Yeah.
That shit don't even matter if you're not in the streets. Oh well, nigga, he told.
Wolf they do.
I ain't tell shit.
Shit, that ain't me.
Nigga, like, man, you hang with that rat ass nigga. I don't even know what he told on, cause I don't know what that nigga be into. I don't give a fuck.
But now, once I found out you told, now I'm gonna separate myself.
I mean, I just don't give a fuck. I don't even be around niggas that's in situations to tell. Fuck you telling on, nigga, you at work.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody in no motherfucking interrogation room, nigga. Everybody doing real productive shit. If you telling it's a nigga something to do, that's what niggas is telling. Like anything, all that other shit, this is just entertainment for me. Yeah. I don't know no snitches. I know real niggas that get to it legally. So
and that's the best way to be, bro. If you not built from that cloth of that type of niggas, don't be around them niggas, bro. It's really simple, cuz. And even if you from a hood where the street niggas around, they gonna respect you because you be like, that nigga ain't with none of this shit.
Oh, really, bro?
No, he cool though. But he ain't one of us though. But he cool though. He from the city. He cool. People don't understand that in that mid to late 90s run, we had Pac, Big, Bone, Scarface, Nas, and over 100 more dope ass artists. Yeah, the artists was dope, and a lot of them was telling their story. But then we had a lot of fake niggas too. But the fake nigga shit really started getting manufactured like 2008, 2007, 2008. It got real bad then. So, but, you feel me? And stop expecting rappers to be street niggas. What the? Izzy, you back on time now.
No, but it's crazy because I never said that I wouldn't tell. So why do you say I'm lying about what? I ain't say I wouldn't tell. I said what I said was I didn't give a fuck. He said you get so much hate because I'm a Slaughterhouse fan.
I think you meant I get so much hate. King Kirk was cold.
I don't even know him.
Yeah, for Slaughterhouse, he liking that battle rap scene shit. So, but yeah, let's finish this shit fucking video.
Because it doesn't make any sense to hold the shit against him when all these other rappers have gotten passes, and these are the most gangster rappers that we can think of. So it's like, damn, he's proving his point.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. If you make your point 100% on this podcast, and everybody be like, you know what, he right.
I'm right. You know what they gonna say in the comments? Yo, damn, it's the right message, wrong message. Bank, you're not hearing him though. I'm telling you what they gonna say.
No, I get what you're saying.
That's exactly what they're gonna say. The reason they're gonna say that is because nobody wants to side with 6ix9ine. 100%. That's the reason that they're gonna say that. And a lot of these people don't want to do that because they feel like it'll have an effect on their career, because he was essentially blackballed, when in reality he really hasn't been blackballed. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Gunna situation, which is why he's going to bring up the tweet in the background right here from 21 Savage, adding Gunna and Young Thug, who both have some serious allegations.
Remember when they were doing this shit, that fuck street hashtag shit, trying to change the narrative? And the real street niggas was like, nigga, hell nah. We signed up for this shit. Well, it may say, you a street nigga, this is supposed to happen. You're supposed to, hey, you know what? We too old now, bro. We know what happened when we signed up for street shit. Like, niggas just need to stop living in a lie, bro. Like, you know, like, when you sign, in today's age, you know what you signed up for. You sign up on that paper to be a street nigga, boy. That's what I said earlier, man. Bro, you know what you said when you fucking signed up to be a street nigga, bro. Like, it ain't like how it was when we growing up, niggas lying to us and shit. Now you got pure evidence of niggas of niggas going to jail and telling all type of shit. Man, and like, honestly, some street niggas make money, but nigga, you probably gonna make money having a job, bro. You gonna keep all that money, you gonna damn near, you gonna make that one day, and that's gonna be the only hit you have. Then you gonna go to jail, spend all that on lawyer fees. Then you got to go the public defender route. Then you gonna be in jail for 15 years. Then you gonna come out and be fucked up and broke again. And you damn near gonna go back again unless you can figure it out. So, nigga, hey, take it from Monk, nigga. Do not be in the street. Oreo Supreme. Shout out to you from the Oreo Supreme. That's your 5. Kind of time Tim is all fuck. It's about to get real. But yeah, y'all, this don't be in street shit. Don't sign up for street shit. Street shit ain't where it's at. So, that ain't my shit. What the fuck? But yeah.
Gunna, Young Thug, y'all fix that shit. Y'all love each other. You knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time. When he told the first time. And we swept it under the rug for you. We swept that under the rug for you. You know he wasn't trying to leave you to hang the streets. So why couldn't it be fuck the streets when I did what I did? When they did me dirty. But y'all sweet, y'all rat under the rug.
So you want to be accepted by basically. No.
So that's the thing,
No,
right?
on
It's
God.
a deflection. What BigBank did right there was
On God, that's what a lot of the niggas was saying. Like, you can't say fuck the streets when you was preaching all the street shit for years. Like, it don't work. Like honestly, a lot of niggas, man, you shouldn't have, if you agree with it, you shouldn't have even said nothing. This don't be in the street shit. But you know, niggas want to be street because they feel like that's the cool thing to do with sales and all this other shit. But you feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. It's just, and two, if you was a street nigga and you a rapper, right? You can still rap about street shit, but once you get to that level of you can really rap full time and make a lot of money, just walk away, bro. Just walk away.
Man, niggas not doing that.
But
man, do your fucking time. That's what I say. Cause they not gonna stop doing street shit, but they also not gonna stop telling. So it's like, nigga, but if you not gonna stop telling, y'all need to open the goddamn door for the snitches. But until then, this shit don't make sense. And that's what 6ix9ine saying. Like, nigga, these niggas clearly know how to give a pass for telling. So why am I the only nigga in hip-hop that's constantly gotta wear this rat jacket, but y'all saying it while standing next to rats? You can't do that. You can't do that. It ain't no rebuttal to that.
I think what the public don't like is the optics of it, what I said earlier, because he sent like 15 people to jail. So I think they feel like it's different when you send, like how Gunna, he sent the whole record label with that one statement. It kind of made everybody have to agree to the pleas, for real. So I feel like with the optics of that, that's why niggas look at his differently. But what you said is also true. So I feel like it's only certain rap niggas that can honestly say something to him.
And them not the ones
that are saying the shit, and that's the problem.
And that's what he's saying. He said it might just be because he Mexican. I mean, they talk about that too. Like that they bring it up.
He Mexican in a black gang. That's the thing.
Man, it's just like when it comes to that shit though, that's what he's saying though. It's like, bro, hell no. Cause I mean, Ghana took down YSL with a yes ma'am. But like I said, he get out. It don't suppose as hard as y'all niggas go by snitching, it don't matter how hard he is. Mm-hmm. He told down nigga a whole bunch of other rappers that you ain't gonna listen to no more. But then he got 2 #1 albums after he got out. So all I'm saying is if he could get a pass for that shit, it's just like why this nigga still gotta every time he step out rat, but when Gunna jump out,
his music ain't good enough.
But that's what I'm saying. Fuck the music. That's like the way niggas look at snitching.
That's the only reason why Gunna get the pass though.
But it ain't supposed to be no pass, and that's why the streets don't make sense. If you a snitch, you a fucking snitch.
And two, Gunna stopped rapping about street shit when he got out of jail.
Yeah, but you still a rat.
But a lot of the Atlanta niggas are not. Certain Atlanta niggas are fucking with him, but a lot of them still ain't. A lot of them still ain't really. Because when he did that tour, he went on tour by himself. Like, niggas was not fucking with that.
Yeah, but Atlanta ain't the only place with street niggas.
But
Ghana ain't iced out.
I think he iced out from, well, like for California at least, what I can say.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, bro, this shit broad. It's a lot of street niggas all over the United States. These niggas ain't on one accord, bro. We see that on the internet. So even if California, Texas, and Atlanta ain't fucking with Ghana, if Detroit, Florida, and fucking New York still fucking with him, it's nigga, this shit balanced at that point.
I'm gonna tell you this though. When I did go to the concert, because my girl did drag me to the concert. I'm gonna let y'all know. My girl dragged me to the concert. Can't let your lady go to the concert by herself. You fucked up if you do. Your ass up. But it was a lot of white people in there. It was a lot of white people in there.
No, I feel that, but we also in California. You name California as a place that's not fucking with him.
But like when you go to when you used to go to the Address of the Same Caliber show, like a Lil Baby show, it's a lot. It's like a 65 30-35 ratio. When I went to this Gunna show, it was like 90-10.
I mean, that's cool, but I don't see what they got to do with this nigga getting a pass. Like, he still get a pass, fam. Because at the end of the day, you just said, even though this nigga bumping, once you find out a nigga snitch, I'm distancing myself from him.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Even you understand that, bro. I don't give a fuck what this nigga can be Steph Curry with the jump shot.
I ain't gonna lie. I for sure told my girl, it was like, it's hard for me. I don't give a fuck if he's listening, if he's rapping about non-street shit no more. Just from how he came up and what made me a fan about Gunna, it was like, you not the streetest nigga, but you kind of a street nigga, but you more of a get money, try to be fly player nigga. I fuck with that. I never thought it was gonna be the snitching shit would happen. So with me knowing that now and moving forward, I kind of, like you said, I kind of distanced myself away from listening to that. And even 6ix9ine, like the first couple songs he had.
What up, Bonnie?
You know how remember he said the meme songs that kind of catchy? He has them songs. The first album, he had meme songs that were kind of catchy, and I was like, oh, they all right. When we was at the club, all right, niggas like okay. But then when it came, I was like, yeah, I ain't about to just joke around with this nigga no more, cause this shit is crazy. But so with that, it's like it's just a hard no for me. But most people won't have that backbone or can do that with shit. They just gonna pick and choose because they like the motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, these niggas will do a lot of shit for money and that's break their own rules. If it's for a check, the only way you still fucking with Gunna if you went hard by the snitching shit is if you trying to work with.
Picking and choosing. Young Thug didn't rat. Young Thug didn't, but we saying Gunna. Niggas are picking and choosing when to fuck with Gunna.
No, I ain't even talking about Thug. I'm talking about Gunna.
Gunna, we talking about Gunna only.
But Thug did rat. But I ain't talking about that Gunna ratted. But we saying Gunna get a pass for ratting, and 6ix9ine don't. But that's what 6ix9ine saying.
And technically, Young Thug,
he said something, nigga.
He dry snitch. That would be a dry snitch. You overly did it. You overly did it in the interrogation.
Yeah, you motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
he said, nah, Thug didn't rat. Cap. All right, bro, I feel you, bro.
Go watch the interrogation video.
I feel you, bro.
For 2 hours.
I ain't even no street nigga. I don't even care, cuz.
Matter of fact, go to last October on our streams. I did a reaction to the Young Thug interrogation video, so you can see how niggas.
He said, "Nigga, I just watched it."
6ix9ine asked him.
Exactly. So you know what the fuck we talking about.
Of everyone
so you
knowing
know what the fuck. This nigga don't want to admit it.
Telling Thug, look, we knew Gunna snitched and wasn't like that when he snitched the first time. So 6ix9ine is saying, if it can be fuck the streets for Gunna, why wasn't it fuck the streets for me? And instead of Bank being like, you know what, that makes sense. Or you know what, yeah, Gunna should have been put in the same boat. He's saying, oh, you just want to be accepted like Gunna. No, he's asking, why wasn't the same energy held when it was your people instead of me? And I feel like it's easier to pick on who you view as the outsider or the weaker person than it is to politic on your own people. Because alienating Gunna, who is still highly successful, if not the most successful person in this conversation,
that's crazy.
It's gonna be a whole lot harder to do than it is alienating 6ix9ine, right? And when you make that move against Gunna, you're taking a hit on your career. So this is the thing, realistically speaking, a lot of people feel like they would take a hit on their career if they side with 6ix9ine. A lot more people feel like they would take a hit on their career if they side against Gunna. Does that make sense? That's why a lot of people never really wanted to say nothing. And then the whole fuck the streets and we should all get together. Yeah, because Gunna, that shit didn't affect him. So now y'all want features and to come back so everybody can keep making money and acting like shit didn't happen. Now that was the video of Gunna.
That's the white boy. That's 1090 Jake. That nigga did like 15. He did like 15 years in jail, and he came out.
He said Gunna sold out anyway. That's why he turned in Europe and snitched on Thug to go. Now I feel that.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, you right. You right, bro. Fuck gone.
Snitch ass nigga.
Yeah. You got it, fam.
Send the rolls.
Literally snitching on CNN, Crime Stoppers, whatever.
Let police do their job.
Hold up.
Hold on, babe.
Hold on, babe.
Bro, you can stop hitting that bullshit, bro. He just walked that thing down, bro. You just showed the video. Hold up.
You said Gunner didn't tell the first.
He's got a button that says, I walk shit down. But again, BigBank is not going to agree with him at any point in time in this conversation because he cannot feel like he let 6ix9ine
fuck with your boys.
get a win in this. He's not going to agree with nothing. 6ix9ine can show him flat out.
Right?
And Banks going to be like,
he the GOAT.
You doing too much. Like, what the
fuck?
Hey, that's telling.
All right.
I'm asking you.
1, 2, and 3.
Explain myself.
That's a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, and let me.
You want to see how?
Yeah, go ahead.
You police? Why you painting a picture for it? It's the streets.
What'd he say? He said somebody's name? I'm asking a question. I ain't defending the name. I'm asking you a question.
Yo, hold on.
Any nigga that walk on video like this looking like a dark
deflecting.
Nigga, that nigga telling on
Doesn't
everybody.
matter if he identified what he was wearing. Did he say his name? It's just every excuse in the book. And honestly, I wonder if BigBank was thinking to himself, maybe I shouldn't have done this, because now I'm looking some type of way for just coming up with excuses for everybody. He didn't say a name, but he identified what the shooter was wearing. Like, that's not snitching. It doesn't count. You know what I mean? And this is exactly what 6ix9ine wanted. Apparently, 6ix9ine paid him to be on his platform instead of the other way around. This is exactly what 6ix9ine wanted. He wanted somebody highly respected that sides with all of these guys to come through.
I don't know why Bank didn't check that shit out, 6ix9ine or cuss or get loud like 6ix9ine was, instead of piping down and halfway agreeing with 6ix9ine. Cause what is he going to say when you got pure evidence of your niggas doing shit and we picking and choosing when to say something?
Tell us that, honey, man.
What you supposed to do then?
Like,
cause then you 6ix9ine at that point.
Hey, hold on. Take your partner, take Thug out of it. Imagine you and me sitting down with like them, and I put on the screen your partner telling, whoever the fuck your partner is, your partner telling, and you trying to tell me that ain't him when we looking at the fucking video of him telling. How you gonna tell me he ain't telling? He said, I don't agree with Gunner. He told. Nigga, that's what we agree with that. That's
we all agree to. Your brother said get violent. You lose the argument. This guy hit that nigga.
Nah, for real. That's what Honey Man gonna do. If he said, I would have said, hey, yeah, you right. But this not the same for every single nigga you brought up. And you would have been like, Thug then rap. And I would have been like,
what about the
play
video?
the video. I would have played the video.
It's like 10 minutes of him trying to tell them who did what and who did this. They're talking too much.
And then what you would have told me about the video, girl? What you would have said to? He said, I could play the video. Yeah, I could play the video. That's what you would have told me, cause I would have played the video, but you would have seen Thug saying whatever he said, and then you would have been like, nah, it's not the same. But you said Thug the GOAT, girl. If we gonna talk about it, you gotta at least admit that
video a little funny.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta admit you biased a little bit.
What parts would y'all have brought up? What with the Thug interview?
Yeah.
Well, if we was talking on the Thug part, my first thing would be when he's talking about the shooting that happened on Lil Wayne's tour bus that helped his road manager get 8 years in jail. That's the first part. That happened, right? That's the first part. And there's a video of him talking about.
That nigga said, okay.
Look it. So that video right there, you bring that up. Now what do you tell me after that?
He said, what exactly? Hey, nigga, we ain't doing that. This nigga want us to, cause we ain't the detective.
I'm not doing the job for you.
The nigga told, girl.
Just
but
know that.
If you say he didn't tell,
he didn't
tell. But if you ask us, he told. That nigga said, see? Nah, ain't no C, bro. See, you biased.
You being biased. We not the ones supposed to be solving the case, but we just saying That's where if you had to interview us, that's where you gotta bring that shit up and be like, how do you, if you talk to Bank, how do you explain this then? Like, why nobody said nothing when this happened? Because in actuality, in street culture, that would be considered dry snitching, brother. Because that was like, he didn't mean to tell, but nigga, you just talking, right? Trying to help the situation, but you talk too much. And the information you did give, low-key did help them pinpoint what happened. So, and then the nigga did have to go to jail for 8+ years. So now, nobody said nothing about that. But soon as 6ix9ine say something, now everybody mad at him. So, bruh, it's like shit like that. So what was BigBank supposed to say at that? He's got to get violent at that point, like Kavo said. Like, you just got to, fuck it. Go crazy, man. I don't know. Like, there ain't shit you can do.
No, what you do is not pull up to this nigga 6ix9ine.
Just don't do the interview.
No, fact. If I'm a nigga, if my niggas told and I don't want to admit my niggas told, I'm ducking a nigga. Nigga, and like, come talk about.
No, but you know what's fucked up about
pull up on your block.
No, you know what's fucked up about this interview? He tweeted, who can get me in to talk with 6ix9ine to do an interview?
Yeah, I would never did no shit like that. Never. And I know
Pop his game breaker.
Hey, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with, girl. I'm not linking with no nigga that know my niggas told and I don't want to stop fucking with my niggas that told. Talking about some look at that footage. Man, I'm about to hit this nigga with a chair. Yeah. Fuck 6ix9ine, nigga. I'm gonna break the screen. I'm about to pass out. Nigga, this shit ain't going in.
None of this shit makes sense.
You ain't getting no whole interview exposing me and my niggas, me being biased and my niggas being snitching. Nah, cuz I'm keeping that shit low key. How I'ma defend that?
You can't.
And he sitting up there looking goofy. That nigga
said,
this nigga is really pressing us about how the young thug tell. I told you he ain't tell, fam. God damn,
you got
man.
it. Thug got it. He ain't tell.
What, man? Shout out Thug, man. Shout out Honey Man, man. Damn, he ain't tell, bro.
You got it, bro.
We making content, nigga. Damn, bro. The man ain't tell.
You got it, cuz. Our fault. God.
Damn.
Try to defend them while he points out every flaw in their argument to their face.
Red.
Ben and Carter.
He said I'm just confused. I feel that. I be like this sometimes too, cuz. I ain't pressing you, no. I just loud as fuck.
What he said, funny. Content. We fuck with you, though, because we live every night, too.
Yeah, man. Shout out Honey, man. Man, follow the page, man. Tap in every night, man. We talk about Thug every now and then.
Yeah, shit, we got it.
He said that ain't what he said, and he plays it again.
Gunna a rat. Got it, a rat. Slime a rat.
Oh, man, yo.
Fuck his baby mama.
I'm not here to defend no
Man, it's saying that Gunna
I can hear what's
both wearing red. He said, but he ain't say that to police. This shit just, it writes itself. And this is why you have so many people that were never in the streets that are like, yeah, the streets is washed. And you have a lot of people that were in the streets and they're like, I'm getting far away from this shit. Cause the rules are different. I don't think I'm able to be like, oh yeah, I come from the I don't come from the 90s.
Woody is a comedian.
I have no idea what life was like in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. I don't have any idea what the streets were like in the early 2000s. I wasn't in it, I started wilding out like,
cause they my show.
Really like 08, 09, maybe 07 at the earliest. I was like 13. But I don't have an idea of what anything was like before that, when this shit was supposed to be real and people would actually get whacked for snitching. Like I never experienced that. I never saw that.
Nah, for a Woody,
if
the real
I'm being
goat.
honest, I never saw that.
And he got free.
To see somebody like BigBank, who was alive and in the streets back then and doing his thing back then, letting this shit go like it ain't nothing. It just goes to show you the generation shit doesn't really matter. It's just, it's always been picking and choosing. It's always been, Nah, he didn't say it.
Whoever your favorite nigga is,
it was the reporter.
Whoever your favorite nigga is,
you know, even with the Larry Hoover situation, the newspaper said Hoover identified the people that shot him. But everyone said, oh, Hoover didn't say it. The news said it. The news is lying. The news, it's whatever excuse can be brought up. Same thing with Gucci Mane. They said, oh, Gucci Mane didn't snitch. His security snitched. His security were ex-police.
No, nigga, we saw that
Gucci
shit.
is the one that
4K,
said it. His
nigga.
Security wasn't even in the room. So people will come up with
we didn't know that shit now. Hold on now.
They favor before they even know the facts.
Now.
Just because they can't let it happen.
I know that nigga.
They can't let their idol be on the same level as 6ix9ine.
We knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the
everybody
first
knew
time.
that though. That shit been out. That
But
shit
you
been
just
out.
said Gunna didn't rap.
I ain't think he did.
Yo, this
I
shit
ain't never
is
listened
crazy.
to it.
Nigga, what?
Keep it a brick. I ain't never.
He had to step in the pool.
That
for that
nigga
post.
said, I ain't think he did.
He said,
Nigga, you ain't think he...
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Bro, that's what we said. Nigga, pick and choose it, cuz. If it's not fucking with snitches, be that. But you gotta be that. But you can't be that, cause don't nobody be
You
that.
about to hit that nigga. Bring
Nah,
that nigga Bill. Bring that nigga Bill.
He said he'll see the third interrogation reaction. It's back from October last year, cuz. You gotta scroll.
You gotta go to the YouTube page, the Real Honesty Network on YouTube. It's on our YouTube page. Yeah, you go. It's like October. Whenever that, right when all that thug shit happened, I reacted to all that shit.
y'all knew this, Bank said, yeah, everybody knew that. And then he said, but you said he didn't tell. And then he says, well, I don't think he did. It's you can't win. You can't win. I don't want to disrespect Bank, you know what I'm saying? But there's like a quote or whatever when it's like, if you argue with a fool, you become the fool. If you argue with somebody in denial, what are you doing besides stressing yourself out? I'm not saying Bank's a fool, but Bank is in denial. And clearly it comes from favoritism. He's not going to go against his own people for 6ix9ine, no matter how much it makes sense, no matter how logical it is, no matter how much proof is put in front of him.
That's understandable.
When
Fuck you, nigga. I'm not letting him prove your point.
They my friends, fuck nigga.
And I see when you try to tell him, nah, you did that.
That's what it is, though.
But when you sat with Young Thug, you let him lie to you to control narrative.
Well,
You lied to me, Lush.
Bro, you just tell me, bro.
Nah,
You ain't gotta play
that's
it.
your interview.
You just tell me, bro. You ain't gotta play it.
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Nigga, what are you talking about?
Hey, he tired of the receipts. He's like, man, just talk, man. God damn, my fucking receipts and shit proving your point, nigga. Fuck the proof. Let's just talk. Let's assume. let's just assume. Why we gotta prove points? This nigga crazy, bro.
He said, yeah, I'm about to play it. Hold on, nigga. You ain't even gotta do all that. You ain't even gotta do all that, my nigga. Like, dude. I think that picture make it even worse.
That shit funny as hell. That nigga said, nigga, he wasn't in denial. Bank just him. I forgot. Thug fans still in there.
Yep. Shout out to Thug, man.
Man, at the end of the day, good. At the end of the day, good. Your ass know what's going on. You suffer from the same shit Big Bank suffer from, and that's cool.
Them my niggas.
That's my nigga.
Them my nigga syndrome.
I know favoritism. I do it. It's cool. But just know I know, nigga.
I know what's going
I know,
on,
nigga. And I told you, Thug didn't rat, nigga, but I know, nigga.
I know what's going
Just
on.
know. He said, I'm not doing this shit.
I'm not doing this shit. We just said.
Man, it's all good, cuz. Don't worry about it. Shout out Thug.
Shout out Thug, man.
Weird that he's saying this because it's almost like he doesn't want 6ix9ine to play the proof for him. He just wants to be able to have a conversation without the facts. So at that point, it's just going to be based on whose memory is better than the other. 6ix9ine's going to say one thing. Bank's gonna deny it, be like, that ain't how it went. So 6ix9ine's like, well, fuck that. We're gonna rewatch it. No, wait, don't do that. YouTube ain't gonna let us. They ain't gonna let us do that. They're not gonna. Well, this whole interview was posted on Bank's channel. It's not on 6ix9ine's channel. 6ix9ine, I don't even think has a YouTube channel like that. He's doing this shit through Kick or Rainbet or whatever it is. But Bank doesn't want him to show him what actually happened. He just wants to be able to deny it without the proof, which is crazy.
Get back on the deck, that bitch. Shout out, man. He said, I ain't letting this go, fuck nigga. I'll be back.
If the audio is
I'll be
trash,
back.
because 6ix9ine's playing that on the speaker and it's being recorded. He's basically talking about when Young Thug was in the interrogation room and told the officers, look, I make promises. Which was like the biggest red flag out of the entire thing when he sat down with the police. That's what he's talking about right now.
So, go ahead.
I think Bank might have had somebody sitting there like, hey, if this shit gets bad, call me so we can take a little break, bro.
Y'all
know that trick.
What makes you?
Hey, hello.
Yeah. Boss call a dude.
Hear his answer. Hear this stupid
He
answer
called
that
him
he
cut
said.
this fucking interview, nigga.
Man, I'm bitches smart. Bro, this is like movies.
That was his answer. You said, what makes y'all think y'all could trick the police? He looked at you dead in your face and said,
movies.
Yo, it's like movies.
So what I supposed to do?
You need to say, hold on.
Hey, 100 man, you see that? 100 man, my bad. I said 100 man.
I'm starting to feel bad for Bank, bro, because I feel like he's up there trying to defend the wrong people. If I'm being honest with you, Bank kept it. When he asked that question, Bank was keeping it real. He was like, you know, you're facing. Speaking of Thug, you're facing this controversy because you thought you could spin the police. What makes you think you could spin the police? Like, you should have never had that conversation. And Thug said, movies.
Let's put me and Gucci side by side.
What the does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Man, just what he said, cuz. Movies. I feel him though when I was like 9.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
I can't believe that. That nigga said, I watched Goodfellas and shit. Why can't I do it?
They all died.
Because Martin Scorsese didn't direct your life, nigga. That's why you couldn't
Even in Goodfellas, nigga, Tommy died. Nigga, I forgot all the brother name. Then that nigga, that's the only nigga that got away.
The nigga that told.
Yes.
So, back to our point. But shout out Thug, though.
That nigga had to move to like.
That nigga said spoilers.
Man, nigga moved to Oklahoma.
Oh, you ain't seen Goodfellas yet, bro? What the fuck?
Next time you come, we're gonna watch it before we gonna put you on. Watch the whole movie. It's a good movie.
Me and Gucci side by side. I changed the non-Trey Blood's life, right? Gucci Mane changed Pooh Shiesty life. There's videos of Pooh Shiesty right now, not having nothing. Gucci Mane can put in a 1017 chain on him, right or wrong.
Hey, y'all help us get to 1,000 likes on TikTok. Share the video for us, please, and thank you.
Let him cook. He's, you know, 6ix9ine did what he did to 9 Trey to them Billies. Gucci Mane's doing what he's doing to them Memphis
Discord,
hitters.
fuck niggas.
You're welcome.
Now, a couple years later, Pooh Shiesty robbed you. He made a whole song saying, yo, I put money in your commissary. Y'all did this. You did all that, and you still signed me.
Gucci never said your name, though, and you responding to Gucci?
Gucci Mane never said my name.
What's your point? What's the point?
So you can't go and say, yo, I did all this for you. Why you do me wrong if I can't say it?
What's the okay? What's your okay?
I changed these niggas' life. They was doing me dirty. So why Gucci? You can't make excuse for Gucci and I make.
Who making excuses for Gucci though?
Again, what 6ix9ine is attempting to do is what Bank is refusing to do. And I've said this like 1,000 times already in this video. He just pointed out exactly what he's trying to point out. Gucci's, you know, everybody's like, oh man, Gucci gave them chains, Gucci gave them money, Gucci gave them fame, and then they went and robbed Gucci. Gucci ain't wrong for snitching. Well, 6ix9ine changed a whole bunch of Billy's lives that were sitting in Brooklyn and wherever else, broke as fuck with nothing going on, had them traveling the world, had them up on stages, this and that, put jewelry on them, whatever. Basically let them live a life they would have never lived if not through
I found
him.
The video. I did a 3-hour reaction to that shit.
And then they kidnapped him, robbed him, did what they did to him, and he snitched, but nobody was coming up with excuses for 6ix9ine.
Appreciate you,
and
bro.
Bank is refusing to even understand how the two things are exactly the same. It's kind of crazy. Now, we're not going to go through the whole, let me see, how long is it? damn near 2-hour interview because it's all the same thing. 6ix9ine is just destroying him with the contradictions. But we are going to take a look on Instagram because 6ix9ine posted a clip. And Whack 100 actually responded to this interview calling out BigBank. Now, 6ix9ine would say he fucked up the moment he sat down, laughed my ass off. BigBank ATL, nah, bro, you cool, my black brother. Thanks for the interview.
Come from?
I don't know, bro, because you told on some brothers. You told on some black men, and you're a Mexican probably.
Oh, cool.
And you a Mexican.
That's how niggas probably feel like that.
So he asked him, where does the hate come from? And he's saying it's because he's Mexican and he told on black people.
So this is what I'm saying. So I told him some brothers. Who killed Nipsey? A brother.
For sure.
Who killed Vaughn?
For sure.
A brother.
For sure.
Who killed PNB Rock? A brother.
For sure.
Who killed Pop Smoke? A brother. Who killed Biggie? A brother. Who killed Tupac? A brother. Who killed Slim 400? A brother. Who killed...
Brother,
I
want to be Martin
walk
King.
shit down, nigga!
Don't say that.
India, what's good?
What up, India?
How you doing?
It doesn't matter though, bro. It doesn't matter. None of that matters until you do it.
Facts. Everybody on the same.
None of that matters because they gonna say,
kinfolk.
well, that's our business. That has nothing to do with you. That's what I hear when I make videos on people. Well, why are you speaking on us? Why are you speaking on us? Why are you speaking? Well, because it's different when it's somebody else doing it. Now, Whack 100 will post a screenshot saying, I'm glad I've always been a wolf. When I kicked the door in 2021 and interviewed Lil Bro, they ridiculed me. Now they beg the same man for an interview that I told the world I'm gonna do me regardless. 21 Savage. Is BigBank lame for sitting down with 6ix9ine like you said about me? I stay ahead of the curve, download and subscribe, right? This person would say BigBank was paid for this interview, no other way around it. 6ix9ine needed this interview more than Bank. So he's basically saying that as long as you get paid, you can work with 6ix9ine. But if you do it in any other way, you're lame. And then a lot of other people are agreeing with Whack, saying real shit. Salute, Whack, I give you that. 6ix9ine destroyed Bank. 21 gonna duck the question. Facts. I wish Bank never did this shit. So at the end of the day,
I don't know why he did this shit.
That's a pretty decent chess move by Whack. Savage, you called me lame for sitting down with 6ix9ine, but now one of the biggest OGs in Atlanta who you sat down with is sitting down with 6ix9ine. What is the excuse? Because he was paid? Because a lot of people also, including myself, gave Kodak Black a lot of shit for sitting down with 6ix9ine. Kodak Black had just shouted me out at Rolling Loud like maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And right before he shouted me out on the stage, he sat down with 6ix9ine. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how you gonna shout me out? Because, you know, back then I was affiliated.
I remember watching that video.
And you were rocking with the Bloods in prison, but then you came home and did a song with 6ix9ine who put away the same Bloods that you were rocking with. And it didn't make sense to me at the time. And you know, he got paid $1 million to do it. And to a lot of people, that sounds fucking amazing. And then now I look at it in 2026 like, damn, you know what? I feel like I owe Kodak Black an apology. That man got $1 million for that shit. And you got motherfuckers walking next to Gunna and Thug and plenty of other people for free. For free. And then I get any hate for it. And Kodak went and did a song for $1 million. And I was hating on him for that? That's my bad. The fuck wrong with me? Am I gonna deny $1 million to go sit down with 6ix9ine right now? Fuck no. Because what difference is it gonna make on my career? I have people hating on me for exposing rats. I have people hating on me for just speaking on shit because I'm white. It's not gonna make a difference in my career because I'm already hated on without even doing it. Now I will continue with another post saying 6ix9ine great job. I like that which is greater than them.
He's out of because I'm like, I know it.
Down.
Listen, let's walk this shit down. 5 years ago, when I get the call from Act, 6ix9ine want to interview with you. You up for it? For sure. What the streets gonna think about you? Nigga, the streets. When I did it, y'all heard 21 Savage come on there and say, yo, Whack, that was lame. You interviewed 6ix9ine, everybody talking. when this Valley ninja kicked the door in, when this wolf chose his own path. And to this day, me and little bro, me and Daniel, 6ix9ine, whatever you want to call him, we straight, we tight, we solid.
He needs to stay on his
Now I
ass.
look up, Big Bank's going there. I want to hear all y'all call him a lame. Because there's no reason to talk to 6ix9ine. He ain't did nothing new but continue to grow and flourish in his career. It ain't been no new this and new this. The people still in jail. Male murder out, ain't said nothing, did nothing, ain't gonna do nothing. Over there trying to figure out where he gonna get his next meal. Listen, man, out there to the kids. What the streets is telling you to do, what you can do, what you can say, what you can't say. You do what you do.
You gonna get shot.
In the face.
Yo.
That shit, bro.
Yo, did you watch that shit?
Hey, you know what's crazy is if you had FaceTime me right now, I'm literally recording my reaction to the shit. Like right now, my camera's on.
No, his ass like that shit.
Yo, bro, I killed him.
Y'all see? So it's like, this is the thing, right? If BigBank can sit down and speak with 6ix9ine,
he said,
I can sit down and speak with 6ix9ine. And you know what's crazy is I've had conversations with him on the phone. And it's nothing like what y'all see on the internet. He very much speaks about God, speaks about being blessed in the situation he's in, and he speaks on karma and how a lot of people wanted to see his downfall, his demise. And those same people don't call out people that have literally done the same thing as him. And it's like, I would be lying on behalf of other people if I said, yeah, that doesn't make sense. It does make sense. We all can clearly see people picking sides, choosing favorites, etc., etc. And it's like, even with Charleston White, initially everyone hated Charleston White until they saw him popping people and hitting people with shit and linking up with rappers. And then people were like, oh, you know what? He's good. He's good. He told in his case, and he'll tell on you right now, but he's standing on it and he's with the shit. And now no one cares. And me and Charleston White even had a conversation because he used to talk mad shit about me. Then we got on the line and he was like, yo, I understand, me and you got the same mission. We just exposed the bullshit. People will hold this motherfucker and idolize him like he's God. But then you'll find out he did some shit and they don't hold him to the same standard as somebody else because it's easier for them to get at him. It's almost like bullying. Whoever's the easier target, we're gonna target. But when you go at somebody big, they don't want to do that. Thanks. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
All right, Travis. Shout out 1090 Jake. But yeah, y'all see what the fuck going on. This nigga BigBank got put in the trick bag in the motherfucking blender, nigga. Spin cycle.
Worst decision of the month for this nigga.
He get donkey today.
Of the month.
That donkey of the month?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, this gonna last for a little second.
This one gonna burn.
Yeah,
Sting a little bit.
It's gonna summer. Cause you gotta bring up, you got the initial video, and then you got everybody that was mentioned, however they feel, and all the people that's gonna react to it. So it's gonna simmer for a little minute. Wow.
Shit fucked up.
My cheese Louise, bro.
Fucking up, man.
But I mean, it's just questions. Like, but it just boiled down to what niggas already said. It's just picking and choosing, and that's in everything, not just snitching, nigga. That's just life. Like, nigga, if somebody I super duper fuck with do some shit, it's a high chance, like, everybody don't do that, but it's a high chance people gonna be biased to who they fuck with versus what's right or wrong, true or false, the principle or not. Like, just look at mothers and fathers that have murderers as kids. Like, they know this, or they don't, but they find out, they get the evidence, and they just in denial. But, I mean, it's their child. What you expect, how you expect them to act? They gonna, you know what I'm saying, try to find a way that this is wrong. My child didn't do this. It's like, but they did. It's just what it is. They did that. Sorry.
Bruh, it's true. You're not lying there. So, like, bruh, y'all just gotta understand, bro. We can't pick and choose, especially when there's a video evidence of niggas doing shit.
Oh, what the fuck that is? Go on. What that?
This one?
Father shooter. What the fuck that mean? He protecting his kid?
No, I think this one we watched when the nigga shoot his dad.
No, there was, in the title was the nigga shot his dad. This shit say deadliest father shooter. And this nigga Mexican. They was black.
Hey, yeah, shit. You wanna go here?
Yeah, see what they talking about. Motherfucking SWAT team.
Crime time.
Called 911 saying he
SWAT
shot.
team for this. What name they finna say?
Hold on. Also, when he sent the audio to add to watch later, he sent the link for that Big Lurch shit.
Oh, yeah. How long is this shit? We gonna watch this shit. We've been waiting on that.
Yeah, and then we can
I
end
mean,
on
he
this.
been waiting on it.
We gonna watch the Big Lurch. Then we gonna end on this one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right, hip hop nigga, sober up, nigga. It's time.
Nigga,
You been begging us for this shit.
Shout out to all 328 niggas that watched tonight. Shit, bro, we've been doing decent. We've been doing decent, y'all. Let's see what that one. This one doing cool. I don't know why they hate us on the vertical stream, but the other one, I mean the horizontal, the vertical one be doing good.
Yeah, cause it's up to date.
Motherfuckers, fuck it.
Nigga like the way that view set up. I prefer vertical too.
Nah, it's easier to watch. W328 on God. Alright, let me go back to this shit. Hold on. Check one thing with this shit. Oh, we got a diamond? Oh shit. Alright. Shout out to whoever sent the diamond. Shout out to the rose. Alright, y'all. This is the LA rapper who turned cannibal and ate his roommate, Big Lurch. God damn it. I forgot the nigga ate his roommate. Yeah. Alright, y'all. We about to see what happened with Cuz.
From the outside looking in, Big Lurch was one of those artists people just knew was built for greatness. He had that rare kind of presence, the kind that made people stop mid-conversation when he walked in a room. At 6'7", he was literally larger than life,
LA.
And his music matched that same energy. In the horrorcore lane, he wasn't just participating, he was pioneering, pushing the dark, eerie style of rap into new territory. Coming out of Texas, he had the talent, the image, the momentum, everything an artist needs right before the big explosion. But behind all that potential, something darker was
Nigga, I'm not tripping. This
right at the
nigga
moment when the door to
dead.
worldwide fame was cracking open for him, drugs crept in and started pulling everything apart. And the deeper he slid into that addiction, the more his life veered off the tracks. What happened next didn't just derail his career, it turned into one of the most violent, disturbing stories hip-hop has ever seen. A moment that left the whole industry shocked and left his legacy tangled in tragedy. This is the strange, haunting story of Big Lurch, and how a spiral into PCP turned a rising rap star's life into a nightmare no one could have predicted.
Y'all
So the story of Big Lurch really starts long before the name ever hit a track.
Away from drugs
Back when he was still Antron Singleton, this kid from the Frazier Projects in East Dallas was already showing signs he was wired differently. While most 7-year-olds were outside chasing bikes and ball games, he was in his own world scribbling poetry. Raw little pieces that started sounding more and more like the hip-hop exploding all around him. By the time he hit his teens, those poems had shifted into full-on rap verses. At 15, he was already stepping on stages as G-Spade, trying to carve a lane of his own. But people didn't just notice his rhymes, they noticed him. At 6'6", towering over everybody in the room, folks started calling him Big Lurch, just like the huge, ghostly butler from the Addams family. And honestly, once that name stuck, it became part of the whole aura he carried. In the late 90s, that aura started moving him into real momentum. His music came from where he came from, harsh realities, heavy drug scenes, the hustle, the danger. It was the kind of storytelling that made people lean in. Eventually, his sound caught the attention of a young, hungry producer named Rick Rock. That connection pulled Lurch out to Oakland, where a new chapter waited. By 1996, he wasn't just trying to blow up solo anymore. He helped form a group called Cosmic Slop Shop with Rick Rock, and another member. The name came from the studio where they all first linked up, Slop Shop Recording Studios, but their energy was darker, more experimental, almost psychedelic in a street sense. Fans caught on quick. Their single Sinful made real noise, climbing onto the Billboard charts and putting the group firmly on the map. But that rise happened during a heavy moment in West Coast rap. Oakland and LA were drenched in conflict, drugs, and tension that you could feel in the streets and hear in the music. Cosmic Slop Shop's sound carried that tension, sharp, chaotic, emotional. And just like the cities shaping them, the group couldn't hold itself together. By 1999, after a strong run and a solid 1998 album, The Family, everything fell apart. Damn. Even with the breakup, Big Lurch was still in the industry, still recognized as a real voice. But behind the music, there was pressure to make faster money, to keep up appearances, to feed habits that were growing bigger than him. And he wasn't the only artist feeling it. Hip-hop itself was shifting. Tupac and Biggie were gone. Suge Knight was locked up. Gangsta rap wasn't running the mainstream the way it once did. Right then, along came Eminem with the Slim Shady LP. Wild, graphic, almost cinematic storytelling about violence, trauma, and nightmares come to life. That wave cracked open a subgenre called horrorcore, and by 2000, it was pushing into the spotlight. Lurch dove straight in, rapping about real serial killers like Jeffrey Dahmer and horror icons like Freddy and Jason.
For real.
He was helping shape the very edge of that new sound. But even with all that momentum, new lanes opening, a unique voice, a rising reputation, superstardom kept slipping just out of reach. And then, everything changed. A terrible car accident set off a chain of events that would drag him into one of the darkest chapters hip-hop had ever seen. A spiral that ended not in fame, but in tragedy.
To make it more like
in the year 2000,
clickable.
Big Lurch is leaving his own 24th birthday party, cruising home, probably thinking the night was ending on a high note. Then out of nowhere, boom, he gets slammed from behind by a drunk driver. That crash wasn't no little fender bender either. His body took real damage, the kind that leaves you laid up and fighting through a broken neck and all kinds of pain. Doctors threw prescriptions at him left and right, trying to calm the storm going on in his body. But none of it touched the pain the way PCP did. And that's where everything started slipping sideways. Sure, PCP dulled the hurt, but the trade-off was brutal. Hallucinations that felt too real, too sharp, too vivid. Before long, that madness started leaking into his music. His lyrics got darker, way more twisted, like his mind was stuck between nightmares and reality. iHeartRadio's Jake Brennan summed it up perfectly. He said the drug made the dreams wild, and he wasn't exaggerating. Lurch started talking about Silence of the Lambs type visions, Chianti, fava beans, crazy imagery, and wild fantasies that didn't sound grounded in the real world at all. Brennan said the man stayed high for weeks, barely eating, drifting deeper into delusion. Now, a lot of people hear that and wonder why he didn't just stick to real medication. Why turn to street drugs when he could have asked for proper treatment? But that question hits different when you understand the system he was walking into. Back in 2005, the National Academy of Medicine put out a major report confirming what Black folks had been saying for years. Racial and ethnic minorities often get lower quality healthcare than white patients, even when income, insurance, age, and condition severity match up. In other words, the problem wasn't in people's heads, it was happening on paper. Researchers dug deeper using something called the implicit association test. They showed doctors a mix of black and white faces alongside pleasant and unpleasant words, asking them to match things quickly. The results were telling. Just like the general population, doctors found it easier to pair white faces with good words and black faces with bad ones. That means implicit anti-black bias wasn't just a social problem. It was sitting right inside exam rooms. Legal scholar Dana Bowen Matthew pointed out that these hidden biases help explain why minorities receive worse care overall. If the people responsible for healing you unconsciously see you through a tinted lens, that lens becomes the root of unequal treatment. So the reality is simple. America's healthcare system just doesn't treat every community the same. So when Antron Singleton turned to PCP, it wasn't just him choosing a high over a prescription bottle. For a lot of people who look like him, the system feels like a locked door, slow, dismissive, or straight up negligent. That kind of pressure pushes desperate people into desperate options. Still, through all of this, he knew the dream had to keep moving. Music was the one thing he refused to give up. So he did what countless hungry artists did. He packed up and headed to Los Angeles, the land where careers either take off or crash hard. Once he landed in LA, he moved into a house with some guys he met out there. They were gang members, and while that might have sounded messy, at first everything clicked. He got signed to a new label, started networking, and collabing with other rappers. For a moment, it really looked like things were lining up, but there was a catch. Even though he had his own history with gang life, Antron always wanted music to stay business. Strictly professional, no street politics, no drama, just work. But as he started noticing how deeply the label, its owner, and even some of his collaborators were tied into local gangs, that old tension crept right back in. It was the kind of environment where one bad step could drag you into things you never planned on touching. And as rough as his past was, it still didn't prepare him for what came next. It's April 9th, 2002, and Big Lurch is sliding through South Central to link up with his boy, Thomas Moore. Moore lived with his girlfriend, 21-year-old Tanisha Isaias, right there on 108th and Figueroa, a spot where the streets don't sleep. You had the Harbor Freeway humming on one side, 2 liquor stores on the other, and a run-down hotel sitting like it's seen too much. It was one of those blocks where the concrete got stories of its own. Lurch wasn't just pulling up on some random drop-in. He knew Moore through the music game, and he'd been in the area working on an album. Tanisha wasn't around that night anyway. She was out with her 2 kids, visiting a friend, leaving the apartment to the homies. While they were chilling, Antron started opening up about what he'd been doing to take the edge off. He said he only drank and smoked weed on a normal day. That was his version of having fun, but he admitted that night was different. He'd folded to the pressure and hit some PCP, and this wasn't some one-off thing. According to him, the stuff was getting passed around non-stop, dipped cigarettes in that liquid, each one heavier than the last. He even remembered thinking it was strange how much they were pushing his way. Now, PCP ain't no lightweight drug. It's that heavy numbing stuff that makes people feel invincible while it tears their mind apart. It can throw someone into a full psychotic break, the kind where the line between real life and imagination disappears. Anyone on it can become a danger without even knowing it. Fast forward to the afternoon of April 10th. Lurch is dragging himself around his beat-up apartment, and the pain in his body is roaring back like it never left. Whatever little relief he had from the night before, gone. And when he realizes he's out of everything, that darkness in his mind kicks the door down. It's like every disappointment, every hurt he ever buried starts screaming at him all at once. Desperate and spinning, he jumps in his car and heads right back to Moore's apartment, chasing more PCP. And this is where his story falls apart. Lurch claims the last clear memory he has is that drive back. After that, nothing until he woke up in jail, facing a murder charge. But the people who were actually there that day, they remembered a whole lot more than he did. On that day, Derek Christopher pulled up to Moore's apartment just trying to buy a little weed. Derek was handicapped, so Big Lurch did him a solid and carried his wheelchair up the stairs. Once they got inside, Moore told Derek to stay put and keep an eye on 2 people, Tanisha and Big Lurch. Derek asked why, but Moore just brushed him off like the question didn't matter. While they waited, Derek and Lurch started chopping it up. Lurch even let him hear some of his music, but while they were talking, Derek caught a strong chemical smell creeping through the apartment, that PCP funk that hits the air like poison. Derek later testified that Lurch looked faded, slow, like he was drifting. But then he walked it back and said he wasn't actually sure Lurch looked high at all. He said he smelled the drug, but everything in the apartment still seemed normal. Then Tanisha went into the bathroom and something in the energy just shifted. Derek noticed the way Lurch looked at him, a look that told him something was off. He said he could read the little signs, and the vibe in the room suddenly turned wrong. That's when Lurch leaned in and said something that made Derek's stomach drop. He said he was about to get him some pussy. At that point, Derek knew he had to dip. A neighbor, Tina Hardaway, helped him downstairs. As he was making his way out, he heard someone upstairs yelling for someone to stop. He didn't look back, he just left. Meanwhile, inside the building, Hardaway had just come home. Right after walking in, she heard this loud bump coming from Moore's apartment. A little later, she saw Lurch step out of that same unit. He had pants on, no shirt, and gloves covered in something red. 30 seconds later, he walked right back into the apartment. This time, she heard water running like someone was washing something off. Almost an hour later, Lurch came outside again, but now he was completely naked, covered in blood, and chewing on something. He walked downstairs and right out onto the street like he was in a trance. Hardaway didn't hesitate. She called the police. Around 1:30 that afternoon, Tanisha's friend, Alicia Allen, tried calling her. Instead of Tanisha or Moore, Big Lurch picked up the phone. Allen asked for Moore, and Lurch told her he and someone else went to the mall. When she asked who was in the apartment, he said it was just Tanisha and Derek. Not long after, Allen was over by 110th and Hoover when she ran into Derek. He told her she needed to check on her friend because he'd heard her screaming. That set off alarms for her. She rushed straight to the apartment complex. As she arrived, she saw Lurch walking out again, still nude, still covered in blood, drifting down Figueroa while staring at the sky and fiddling with his hair like he wasn't even in his own body. Allen flagged down a police car immediately. She also told them Moore and Lurch had been smoking way too much Sherm. Allen made her way inside Moore's apartment, and the first thing she noticed was the sound of the shower running. She stepped in and...
Hey, honey man, you see what we talking about though? Cause you just talking too much. So that is dry snitching. If he's not full snitching, he was trying to help out Roscoe, but it's still you dry snitch. What dry snitch? You didn't intentionally snitch, but you still snitched nonetheless. What's the underlying point? Did you snitch or not? Not the semantics about it.
Yeah, literally, bro. The semantics only benefit if you trying to
prove a point that he didn't
get a pass. Which you could give him a pass, but you just gotta say 6ix9ine right if you're gonna give him a pass.
Yeah, two things can't be true here. So,
but if you know, like I said, he ain't right. And he said, yeah, he did snitch.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, he snitched on accident. Yeah, girl. We just want you to see for yourself.
Yeah.
And it's Big Lurch, if you know who that is.
Yeah, we watching a documentary on here. Where's Hip Hop was telling us about the documentary. So we was watching.
He ate his roommate
face. So yeah, it sounded like he did some creepy shit too.
And saw a closed door with blood smeared all over it. When she walked into Tanisha's room, her worst fears came true. Tanisha was lying there, nude, her body brutalized. Her face was mangled with clear bite marks. Allen said her chest looked cut or smashed in, and he saw pieces of human tissue scattered on and around her body. It was a scene straight out of a nightmare, one no one in that building would ever forget. Around 2:20 that afternoon, two LAPD officers, Melvin Hernandez and his partner, were cruising down 108th Street, right near where Big Lurch had been staying. That's when they saw something that made them hit the brakes. Big Lurch was out there on the sidewalk, completely naked, moving like he wasn't even inside his own mind. By the time they pulled up on him, he was full on gone, sprinting down the street with no clothes on, snatching at his own hair, barking like a dog, and staring up at the sky like he was waiting for something to fall out of it. He was dripping in sweat and covered in blood, her blood, stumbling around under the grip of that angel dust. When the cops boxed him in, Lurch barely reacted. His eyes stayed locked on the sky like he couldn't hear or process anything happening around him. As the officers got closer, they saw the blood smeared across his body, the red soaked into his goatee, and even pieces of flesh stuck to his face. It was the kind of sight that freezes even veteran cops. They hopped out the car and gave him orders. Hands up, get on your knees, lie down, spread your arms. And even in that wild state, Lurch followed every command without a fight. They cuffed him, sat him in the back of the patrol car, and headed toward the station. On the way there, before anyone asked him a single thing, he suddenly blurted out, asking if he had killed her. He said it more than once, panicked and confused, but he never said anything about killing the devil or any of the rumors that floated around later. Meanwhile, Detective Jankowski made his way into Moore's apartment. In the bedroom, he walked into a scene straight out of a horror movie. Tanisha's chest had been ripped open, and a human organ, plus part of another, was lying next to her.
It's all
Her
about how
body
you
was
feel,
covered
girl.
in
You
deep
ain't
cuts,
gotta go off
tears,
what
and
we
bruises.
say.
Right
If you
underneath
feel like
her,
he ain't
they
snitching,
found
he
a
ain't
knife
snitching.
with the blade snapped. The missing piece was located right beside her, confirming it broke during the attack. A trail of blood stretched from the bedroom to the bathroom, and inside things only got stranger. Blood-soaked clothes were stacked neatly by the tub, the shower was still running, and the blood trail continued out of the apartment. Later, a blood splatter expert from LAPD testified about what the pattern showed. In the bedroom, the stains indicated someone had been struck repeatedly with a blunt object. In the bathroom, there was blood mixed with water on the counter. Putting all of it together, the expert concluded that Tanisha was attacked in the bedroom with the door closed, and after the assault, the attacker moved her and headed into the bathroom, leaving that trail of blood behind. When the coroner finally examined Tanisha, the findings were devastating. Her face alone told a story of pure brutality. She had contusions everywhere, layers of abrasions, and deep cuts concentrated mostly on the right side, the side that clearly took the hardest hits. The trauma was so vicious that her facial bones were broken and one of her teeth had been partially knocked out of place. Underneath her scalp, the damage continued, swelling, brain contusions, and internal injuries that showed just how hard she was beaten. The left side of her face wasn't spared either. She had a large laceration, heavy bruising, more cuts above and even on her eyes, and multiple sharp injuries around her nose. The coroner explained that many of these cuts weren't stabbing motions. They were slicing motions, like someone dragging a blade across her skin. Even her right ear had an abrasion. Moving down, the injuries got even worse. A sharp object had been used repeatedly on her neck, leaving behind both shallow and deep cuts. Her shoulder was damaged and her neck vertebrae had been fractured, a sign of tremendous force. The right side of her torso had a huge deep wound surrounded by more of those shallow slicing cuts. On her left hand, she had defensive injuries, proof she fought for her life. Then came the part that shocked everyone in that courtroom. Her chest had been opened up with a massive 9-inch wound surrounded by more cuts, and her right lung had been removed. The coroner explained that removing the lung would have sliced through major blood vessels, causing her to bleed out within seconds or minutes. That meant every other injury, all the cuts, fractures, bruises, had to have happened before the lung was taken out. Pieces of that lung were later found inside the apartment, but the most disturbing detail came later from the medical examiner. Antron Singleton had flesh and blood in his stomach that did not belong to him. In their conclusion, he had eaten part of Tanisha's body. That's what pushed the case into national headlines, the idea of drug-induced cannibalism. Antron, however, tried to tell a different story. He claimed the tests were wrong and that the flesh belonged to him, and police told him his stomach acid somehow mixed their DNA together. But the authorities weren't buying any of that. To them, it was simple. Tanisha was murdered, part of her was eaten, and the man they found walking naked in the street, covered in her blood, with her organ in his system, was responsible. Now, Lurch finally woke up after being in a PCP-induced coma for 2 weeks. And when he came to, he had to face the truth that he wasn't just being accused of murder. They were calling him a cannibal too. He had no memory of anything. 2 whole weeks of his life were just gone. He also realized he already had legal representation. His lawyer was Milton Grimes, the same man who represented Rodney King and owned the record label Antron had just signed to. That was a heavy realization in itself. Doctors were giving him haloperidol, a strong antipsychotic used to calm violent psychosis and restrain people chemically, especially in cases involving PCP. It can sedate someone, slow their thinking, mess with their coordination, and keep them from interacting normally with the world around them. His lawyer pushed the strategy early. Make everything look as extreme as possible so the court would send him to a psychiatric hospital instead of prison. Haloperidol is one of those old-school, heavy-hitting drugs used for acute psychosis or to chemically restrain someone when staff need to control their behavior. And chemical restraint has a very specific meaning. The Joint Commission, the same organization that sets safety standards for over 22,000 hospitals, defines it as using medication strictly to restrict someone's movement, behavior, or ability to interact with their surroundings, not as part of regular treatment. And in Antron's case, that's exactly what they were doing, keeping him sedated, controlled, and manageable, while the legal storm around him kept growing. Now, when it came time for the defense to step up, the whole courtroom could feel the tension shift. Big Lurch, Antron Singleton had already tried to plead not guilty by reason of insanity. He swore he was so deep in that PCP fog, he had no clue what he was doing. But the court wasn't buying it. They ordered a psych evaluation, and even with all that heavy drug use, doctors still declared him mentally sound. Antron kept saying the same thing. He remembered nothing from that night. Nothing. And he tried to point the investigators in a different direction too. Said there were pit bull puppies in the house, and maybe they should check Tynesha's bite marks because maybe a dog did it. When trial day came around, he tried the insanity defense again. But California don't play that game when it's voluntary drug use. The only exception is a documented mental illness. And here's the twist. Antron did have one. Dude had been hospitalized twice for bipolar disorder. But he claimed his own lawyer, Milton Grimes, wouldn't even bring that up. Then the prosecution made a cold move. They brought Antron's own rap lyrics into the courtroom and played them in front of the jury. They pulled lines straight from his song, I Did It To You, listing off horror villains and serial killers like he was reading from a roster of nightmares. When Grimes finally got his turn, he painted this picture of a man completely destroyed by a 5-day PCP binge. He told the jury PCP drags people back into their most primal, animalistic state. That Antron was so gone, he could no longer think or act like a human being. According to him, that's exactly where Antron was mentally when the killing happened. Still, the charges were heavy. First-degree murder with torture and aggravated mayhem. The prosecutors didn't go for the death penalty, but if convicted, Antron was staring at life without parole. During the prosecution's opening, Deputy District Attorney Drew Josfon didn't hold anything back. He told the jury he would prove that Antron knew exactly what he was doing, that he waited until he and Tanisha were alone before attacking her. Josfon hit the courtroom with brutal details. Tanisha, a mother of two, was alive while her cheek was being consumed, alive while her chest was being hacked open. He said she was cut 4 times before the final blow that ended her life. The defense countered by saying Antron had long-standing mental health issues triggered by drug use. Grimes told the court his client suffered from severe PCP psychosis, had been hospitalized multiple times, and experienced hallucinations so intense he once growled like an animal during questioning. Grimes argued that Antron had basically acted out the violent fantasies in his lyrics, not because he was evil, but because he was out of his mind. Then came the witnesses, and that's when the courtroom atmosphere truly shifted. Detective Raymond Jankowski described the scene he found at the apartment on 108th and Figueroa. He told the jury Tanisha's chest was ripped open, a broken knife blade lay by her shoulder, and parts of her right lung looked chewed. Later tests backed up what he saw. There was blood and flesh in Antron's stomach that didn't belong to him. Then Tanisha's friend Alyssa Allen took the stand. She told the court she saw Antron outside around noon, completely naked, covered in blood across his chest, stomach, and mouth, staring at the sky like he was somewhere else entirely. After flagging down a cop, she ran upstairs and found Tanisha lying dead on the bedroom floor. She fought tears as she said her friend was cut up really bad. Tanisha's boyfriend, Thomas Moore, testified that he and Antron had been smoking PCP the night before. And through all of this, her mother, Carolyn Stinson, sat quietly in the back. Hearing the details, she couldn't stop herself from whispering that it was gross. She said the police told her not to believe the rumors, but in that courtroom, reality hit her in the face. When the jury came back from lunch, it didn't take long. They found Antron guilty of first-degree murder, torture, and aggravated mayhem. The judge handed down 2 consecutive life sentences with no chance of parole. But the story didn't end there, not for Antron, and definitely not for Carolyn. Antron later claimed that Milton Grimes intentionally sabotaged the case to gain leverage somewhere else. Carolyn, on the other hand, didn't believe Antron killed her daughter at all. She said he was high, saw a piece of lung on the floor, and might have mistaken it for food, not realizing what he was doing. Carolyn believed the real danger was Tanisha's boyfriend. She said he was abusive, and Tanisha had planned to leave him that same day. She listed all the evidence she believed was ignored. A kid's scooter with a bloody handprint that wasn't Antron's. A neck injury on Tanisha that looked like it came from that scooter. PCP levels too high to come from smoking. She suspected it was poured down her throat. A footprint, fingerprints on doors, and a shoe by the back door. DNA that was collected but mysteriously lost, and what they did test didn't match Antron. To Carolyn, the brutality wasn't the work of someone high. It was the work of someone full of rage. She said no one listened, no one looked deeper, and her daughter's story was never fully told. Her final point cut through everything. To her, Antron never got a fair trial. Now, once Big Lurch hit that prison yard, the chaos outside didn't slow down one bit. Almost immediately, his label, Black Market Records, dropped his debut solo album, It's All Bad. And the craziest part, they did it without even asking him. No approval, no discussion, nothing. Jake, the commentator who dug into this case, called it exactly what it was. Straight up opportunistic and exploitative, and honestly, naming the album It's All Bad almost felt like fate. The perfect, grim stamp on the whole disaster his life had become. And the music? Man, the music was a dark storm all by itself. When people looked at the lyrics to I Did It To You, it felt like he'd written a horror script for his own future. He was name-dropping Jason, Freddie, Dahmer, then talking about being a vampire who can't pass up fresh meat. The whole thing hit different once the murder came to light. But this tragic mess didn't end with the conviction. A few years later, Tynish's mother came back swinging and filed a wrongful death lawsuit. And she didn't just come after Singleton. She pulled everybody into that courtroom. His bodyguard, Stress Free Records, Death Row Records, and even Tynisha's boyfriend. It was set up like one of those big RICO-style cases, trying to show everybody was part of the same dangerous machine. The lawsuit claimed something wild, that the record companies actually supplied Singleton with drugs to push him deeper into violent behavior, thinking it would make him more marketable as a gangster rapper. They painted this picture of labels wanting their artists to live the violence they rapped about because that meant more sales. They even connected the gruesome details of the murder, the organs removed and eaten, to his role as an artist under those labels, saying it all happened while he was basically on the job. Then Suge Knight jumped in and he wasn't quiet about it. He told Billboard his label had zero ties to Singleton and that dragging the Row into this was not just lies. He called it close to criminal. Suge made it clear he wasn't paying for anything that didn't involve him. As for the lawsuit itself, the ending is still a mystery. Being a civil case, any settlement would have been tucked away behind closed doors, so nobody really knows how it wrapped up. But the twist didn't stop there. By 2013, there was a real movement trying to free Big Lurch. And this wasn't some internet joke. People were donating money, buying free Big Lurch shirts, even sending him letters and gifts in prison. His supporters had one major argument. DNA found at the crime scene didn't match Big Lurch or the victim. They admitted he ate parts of her. They didn't deny that. But they were convinced someone else committed the murder and that he got caught up in the aftermath. That's where that dark little saying came from. Hip-hop ain't dead, he's in prison. This whole angle was laid out in the documentary Rhyme and Punishment, which focused on rappers tangled up with PCP and the justice system. No matter where someone stands, Big Lurch's story stands as one of the darkest chapters in hip-hop history. Fast forward to 2016, when Big Lurch sat down for a Vlad TV interview and started dropping new claims. He said his own attorney, Milton Grimes, owned the record label and that they'd been beefing long before the murder. According to him, the tension was tied to gang politics, Grimes being affiliated with the Crips while Lurch had blood ties. He also claimed Grimes told him to exaggerate the murder details so the insanity defense would look stronger. But once the trial wrapped up, Lurch said Grimes disappeared and never picked up his calls again. In that same interview, he doubled down on the idea that he was set up. He pointed out that when police found him naked and covered in blood outside the apartment, his money and vehicle were gone, and no one ever explained that. Today, according to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Big Lurch is sitting in Salinas Valley State Prison. He's still pushing for a retrial, still leaning on the insanity angle, still hoping a judge somewhere will reconsider the case. But the courts haven't budged. As of now, the so-called cannibal rapper is serving life with no chance of parole. From the
God damn, man.
What if that nigga didn't do that?
Well, if he was getting high in the front with them, and then the bro went to the back. Remember he was smoking PCP and the girl went to the back too? Mm-hmm. Maybe when he put the PCP in the air to get everybody high.
Yeah, but But like they said, like I do feel like even the mama, like come on, girl, like if the mother of the victim, like nah, I don't think he did that.
It's
shit.
like he may have ate the lung cancer, but it was the aftermath of what already happened.
Yeah, she was
because
like,
he was high.
Yeah, she was like, he probably thought it was food. Like we not denying that he was high. All them was, but the fact of the matter, if all they got is DNA in his stomach from eating the lung or a piece of it, but no DNA, like proving
Actually on the murder.
Yeah, but it's a third party DNA that was there.
And then they said they lost it.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? That ain't making sense because at the end of the day, somebody else was there that ain't getting charged, period. And that could very well be the person that actually did it.
And this was the 90s, so, or this is the early 2090s, so the police probably didn't want to do their job. They were like, we already got a nigga
Or
arrested.
they on the payroll too.
Yeah.
Like, if we all on the same tree, we could play it like this. This nigga, we get him, he on the label. He get high. We could benefit more from this nigga if he just fuck his life up with the shit he doing, cause he probably been, missing meetings, ducking shows, all that, cause he high. So they probably came up with a plan, get him out of there. I bet. I own the label, but I'm a lawyer too. I'ma represent you. He in a PCP coma. He can't tell me nothing. I'm making the decision. So bet, cause you my artist. So I'ma represent him. I make all these decisions. I get you fucked off. I disappear once you book. Nigga, that sound, if that's not suspicious, I don't know what, like there's definitely cause for maybe Big Lurch just ate it. He didn't commit the murder, but he only ate it because he was on PCP. He wasn't himself. So it's just like, even the mama said that. So it's like, you fuck what I said, but the mama said that. So, hey, I ain't know nothing about this case, but I don't think the nigga ate him. I mean, I don't think he killed her.
So,
whoever the DNA they lost, that's
the nigga who did it.
Because that's why they lost it.
Now, should he be in jail? Yeah. But murder?
No, he should be out now, but he should have,
I think cannibalism is a life in prison.
Yeah, but it's just like, at that point, he more so just going to jail. Yeah, because he wasn't in his right mind. So it's like, if he committed the crime and he took the lung out and ate her, it's one thing. But if I'm high as hell, my reality broken, and I see a piece of meat, air quote, on the ground, and I bite a piece of it, I don't even really consume it. Like, I just kind of like, I'm chewing on it, because that's what they said. He was like chewing on something, so that leads to all the blood on his body. And then I like wander in the street naked. Like, nigga, I should have did time in a mental hospital, if anything. Like, you could put him there for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been crazy, but I don't think he should be doing life since the other nigga not. If you give both of them life, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a third nigga that y'all just like, he went third. Y'all putting it all on me, y'all painting me like that. That's the only reason. Other than that, we could keep everything like it is. But the third nigga guilty. The second nigga guilty.
Like a motherfucker. Alright, this one right.
Yeah. It's the last video of the night, y'all. Lock
There are
in.
a few.
Oh, shit.
You got a 27 million beggar, bro. So.
She definitely lying.
Lying like a motherfucker. So, let's see what the fuck happened. He said, Sharon was like, Rufy. Yeah, because it make you forget everything, bro. There ain't nothing good about that.
Knowing that is why he shouldn't have got 2 consecutive life sentences without no parole. Because it's known that it erases. Like, they just said 2 weeks his nigga life was gone.
You don't know what the fuck was
Yeah,
going on.
so it's like, if anything, bro should have got a lengthy little decade in a mental hospital to help him break that shit. And then, we go from there, because clearly he cool now. He fighting his own case.
He been reading and shit, getting his bag.
Yeah, so it's like, man, no, because like I said, we put out, if that's our people, we'll feel different. Like that's my uncle or my granddaddy type shit. And like, I feel like he did his time. But he got 2 consecutive life sentences without the chance of parole. It's like he ain't supposed to get out. But fuck, I don't think that's fair.
Especially if he didn't do it.
You said what?
If he didn't do it.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like he should have did time.
No, I mean if he didn't murder her, but he still ate her though. So yeah, you still gotta go. Cause I looked it up. It said you get mutilation of a corpse if you didn't murder them. You get like
desecration of a corpse.
Yeah, desecration of a corpse. That's it. Yeah, you get that. So you feel me? But I think that's like 10 years.
Yeah, see, I feel like he been in that 10 years. Like I said, if they would give 10 years prison or mental hospital, cool. But 2 life sentences without the chance, bro.
I say he should have got 15 years in a mental and just let him out.
Yeah, like if he was good. Now if he wasn't good, keep him in there. But if he good, let the nigga out. He clearly good though. He fighting his case. Let the nigga out. Or find the third nigga, the second nigga.
Now, just because you fight your case don't mean you good. Because remember that nigga, well, God damn it, I'm right. Remember that nigga was crazy.
Well, he definitely was crazy. And he definitely, what was he? Did he kill his kid, beat his kid?
He killed the kid and his baby mama.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, fam. He did it.
Look at his face.
Look at his hair. That nigga was fucking visibly crazy.
That nigga had the Super Saiyan.
No, literally. Rumor is another label mate was with him. 100% y'all have at least heard of him. He from out there around y'all. They used to record X-Rated, Necro, etc. I mean, I had heard that name before. I just didn't know like who he was and shit. I ain't know no songs, definitely. I knew more about he did some crazy shit than the music.
Yeah, so.
You feel me?
Well, get that nigga a retrial.
But thanks for the
info,
the recommendation. It was cool. Not really. You know what I mean? Like it was informative.
It was a good doc,
but it was a hard listen.
Cause the shit that he had going on, and shit.
But now it's like we don't even know if he did that. So
now
the shit that happened to him.
Now we confused.
Yeah, but we know he ate a piece of the lawn, but everything else that happened to her, like that was a lot of shit. I don't think he did that.
And like, I don't know.
I just feel like they would have found like the stuff that the damage he did to her, it would have did something to his hands.
And his fingernails, something.
Yeah, like he would have had like literally the way that shit sound, cause it wasn't really no fucking. They didn't find no weapons. They only named what happened to her, but they didn't say he used this, that, and the third. But they did say, no, I think they did because they said he took her, what's her name, to her lower body. But
they pulled her lung out. That's what they trying to say.
Yeah, but it's just like I really don't remember them describing like him using tools and shit. So it sounds like whoever did do it, they definitely used tools, but they took it with them.
Yeah, because they said she had a knife. Well, they said they found a broken blade in there, knife blade, and it was a 9-inch gash in her. But why they didn't test the knife blade to see if any other fingerprints were on it?
But I think that nigga, I think he did his time. He should be out. Free Big Lurch.
Especially if you didn't do it.
No, facts. And right now, it's not hard evidence saying that he did it based off. They don't even have hard DNA evidence. It's just location and time and place. He was there, covered in her blood, with her flesh inside of him. Of course, he looks like the suspect, but once you look at the context of what happened to her, nigga, this is crazy. And he don't fit the description. Because we would see proof of that. Like, the damage that was done, we could see that. We would be able, was the scratches and shit on him? Because they said she had defensive wounds, so she fought back. They ain't bringing up no scratches and shit. His DNA ain't under her nails, none of that shit. So
most of the time, that's what it would be. Their DNA would be under the victim's nails.
Come on, bro. It's just shit like that. I don't know, that ain't making sense. I just feel like they definitely pulled a fast one, especially the labor owner. He definitely, you know what I'm saying? He facilitated that. Who knows? He could have fed the shit to him.
He could have gave him, hey, try this. You gonna cigarette?
No, I'm talking about the loan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, before he left, just to get it straight, like he could have reeled it, especially if he not on PCP, whoever did it. Man, we get you good and bloody. You teed up. I feed you this, you tweaking. I get you outside. I get you naked. Like, but it ain't really that crazy if you talk about cheese. Niggas do some crazy shit for some money, especially that type of money. I don't label you my artist, you something. Yeah, nigga, boy, get your ass out of here. I believe that lawyer did that. He said he choose a will.
Don't read it loud, nigga. Don't read it loud.
Man, we ain't gonna do that. That was a real victim. We ain't gonna do that.
Oh, this nigga weird as hip hop on one night.
We can't do that because it's a real person. It's somebody's mom. She had 2 kids.
No, for real. Can't disrespect her like that. That's crazy. All right, y'all, but we about to watch Red Tree Crime. Even woman realized cops searched her apartment. What did they find? Dope, kilos, blow? We don't know, but we're going to find out together. Real honesty reactions. Let's get it, niggas.
Most likely it's a body.
There are few crimes more disturbing than stealing a baby from its mother. But what if the baby being taken hasn't even been born yet? Savannah, who was 8 months pregnant, went upstairs to help a neighbor with a sewing project, and she never returned. Her neighbor, 38-year-old Brooke Cruz, claimed that Savannah had been there, but she left in a red pickup truck. Detectives searched Brooke's apartment not once, not twice, but 3 times, before they would find Savannah's newborn baby lying on Brooke's bed. Despite doing a thorough search of the apartment, Savannah was nowhere to be found. Police detained both Brooke and her boyfriend William and brought them in for interrogation.
Where's baby's mom? When it comes to that, all I know is I was asked to take care of the baby for a short period of time, and that's what I've done. Above and beyond that, I probably should not have done it. Okay. When Savannah left my home at 2:45 on Saturday afternoon, she was well and healthy and walking on her own 2 feet. Am I under arrest?
I'm just saying, hear it out loud, bro.
No, I'm not trying to leave right now. I'm just wondering if I'm under arrest.
Technically, you're detained right now.
Okay.
You've not been placed under arrest, no. So it's kind of like a middle.
I need to arrest
We have
him.
enough probable cause with the evidence that we have, i.e., there's a newborn appearing Native American baby in your apartment.
Yeah.
And that would give us enough cause to keep you detained.
Because Brooke mentioned a lawyer, detectives were forced to end the interrogation. After giving Brooke some time to think about the situation, she changes her mind.
I'm not looking for any kind of deal. I'm not looking for anything.
Hey, shout out to the chat. They got some 1K likes on TikTok. We fucking with y'all.
Shout out TikTok.
Tiki-taki, niggas.
Well, I'll tell you, that's not up to us. What they're finding at your apartment is they continue to.
Well, they can't be finding much at my apartment because there's nothing at my apartment to find.
Okay.
So, all I'm concerned about now is what kind of trouble am I looking at?
Angry ass right now. We got the rope right here.
Okay, well, let me start by saying that I met Savannah many weeks ago. And she was not happy. She was not happy with her parents, was not happy with her life. That car that everybody says, well, why would she leave it? It's her car. Was her car in name only. She approached me, we started talking. Initially what happened was I went downstairs to ask because the Gray Ones have a really bad habit of accusing people of stealing from them or doing them dirty. Like, did you steal my fishing poles? Did you steal this? Did you steal that? So the dynamic between the neighbors is not that good. And so I'd gone down there just honestly in an effort to show this family that I'm not the one stealing their mail. I'm not the one stealing their fishing poles. Look around my place and see that I don't have the mail and I don't have the fishing poles and I don't have this and I don't have that.
Sure.
They weren't home, so the offer was declined. I chatted with Savannah for a little bit, and that was that. She was just sick of it. She felt like she was doing, pulling all the weight for the family and doing this and doing that, and wasn't with her boyfriend. Apparently, he had cheated on her, and a couple of times, I guess. And without going into any details, you know, she just said that she was sick of it and wanted to get away. I wanted to let her know that she could trust me, and that I wasn't going to tell her mom or her dad what was going on.
Brooke claims that Savannah spoke with her many times, telling her that she hated her life and she just wanted to get away. On the Saturday she went missing, Savannah asked her if she could watch the newborn baby while she had some time to herself.
So what about Saturday specifically then? Did you guys, or over the course of these conversations, you said you were going to help her get away. How were you going to do that?
I basically told her how she could break her water and induce her labor and have her baby.
Okay. How would that help her get away?
Because then she could go. She didn't want the baby.
God damn.
She wanted to get away. And I told her, I can only do this for a couple of days. You have to find something else to work on, somewhere else to go. You know, I can't, you know, if she doesn't come back, I can go ahead and try and, you know, claim this baby as my own if I need to. That's basically that. I mean, other than that, there's nothing else I can tell you. There hasn't been anything else going on. I've basically just been watching this little baby, hoping that this girl comes back.
Brooke's unbelievable narrative is that Savannah asks for advice on how to induce labor because she didn't want to be a mother and she needed a break. After giving birth, Savannah leaves the newborn in Brooke's care while she leaves with an unknown male.
She didn't tell me anything about anybody she was involved with. She kept it short and sweet. I gotta get the hell away from here. It was a mistake moving back in with my mom and dad. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this baby. I need to get away.
So you help her have the baby?
No, I didn't. She left, and then she came back early Monday morning, around 3:30. So I just kept a lookout for her. When I saw her, I ran down, grabbed the baby, I went back up. She was gone, and she said that the baby looked real good, and she said that, you know, please don't tell anybody. I'll try to be back sometime next week, and that was it.
I'm still confused about her actually physically having the baby.
I would not know about that. I would not know about that. She was not in my apartment. She left my apartment on Saturday at the time that I said she left my apartment on Saturday.
Do you have any training in that sort of thing? Are you a nurse or something?
Well, I've got some nursing training, and I've had kids. I mean, I know, you know, a little bit about giving birth. And
Investigators would find evidence that Brooke had purchased everything she would need to have a home birth. They also found evidence that a large amount of blood had been cleaned up off of her bathroom floor.
I think what I don't know what she ultimately used, like I said, because she wasn't with me when she did it.
What did you advise her?
I told her to use a shish kebab, like a long shish kebab stick.
Oh, like for like a barbecue?
Yeah.
Grill?
Yep.
Provide her anything?
No, sir. The only thing that I have done is take that baby and watch that baby. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to take that baby upstairs.
Why didn't you call us?
Because I felt at that point, the police had already been up in my apartment. I just felt like I was in too deep at that point. I don't know why I didn't assist you guys better. I don't know why I didn't come clean. But that's the truth of it. I mean, that's the reason why she wasn't in my apartment. That's the reason why there wasn't a baby in my apartment Saturday, both times, or Sunday when the police were there.
After giving Brooke plenty of time to tell an obvious lie, the detectives decided it's time to confront her.
What you just told us is completely untrue.
Okay, because you guys were there.
Bitch, you lying.
I wasn't there, bro.
Okay, so you don't know.
What you just told me makes no sense at all.
What I just told you is what happened.
But what you just told me makes no sense.
What do you mean? Women leave babies in dumpsters every single day. Maybe not every day, but all the time, women leave their babies. All I know is that I was supposed to care for that baby for a very short period of time. At this point, I don't want to say anything because you guys obviously think, what do you guys think? I hurt this girl?
We have physical evidence that tells us certain things.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you've got my paperwork. Well, I don't know what the evidence is telling you, but my home was searched Saturday twice and Sunday, and there was nobody there except for Will and I. So, you know.
And now the forensic teams are in there.
Yeah, I get that. The forensic teams can be in there.
Yeah,
I mean, what are they going to find? It's a one-bedroom apartment. Nothing happened.
For months prior to Savannah's disappearance, Brooke claimed that she was pregnant, despite having undergone a surgery that prevented her from having children. Her boyfriend, William, who would be interviewed shortly, was excited at the possibility of becoming a father, and he shared the news with his coworkers.
Because we thought we were having a baby.
Up until when?
Not that long ago. Like, I can't give you a specific date. Like, I thought I was pregnant right up until just recently, and then I was like, I gotta go to the doctor because I'm sick. And then look at me, I've been running a fever. For all I know, I have a dead in my body right now, and it's making me sick. I don't know what's wrong with me. Will and I have talked. You know, he knew that something was wrong with me, and I told him that. I don't know where she is, detective. All I know is I've been caring for her baby and being scared out of my mind, wondering what the hell I'm gonna do with this baby. And I know that you call my story bullshit, but when she approached me, of course I'm gonna do everything I can.
You didn't assist her with the birth?
No, I didn't. I didn't have anything. Come on now, you talk about timelines and chronology?
Well, you have all the home birth stuff at your house, and you've kind of started to paint a picture for me, and I hear that. Like, you were excited about having a family. Part of you thought that you could make this work. Like,
well, when she didn't show up to get her baby, yeah, I did. When she didn't show up to get her baby, yes, I did.
But you knew she wasn't going to show up to get her baby.
Really?
Yeah, just where it started trying.
Okay.
Why would he tell his coworkers that you had a baby on Saturday night?
That part I can't answer. I don't know. If I did something wrong, and I caused bodily harm to this girl, why am I not sitting in the county jail with charges right now?
Do you think you did
we get
something
into
wrong?
that, bitch. We trying to get
That's
the story
not the
first.
point.
No, I'm asking you a question. Do you think you did anything wrong?
Yeah, I did. I did several things wrong. I did several things wrong.
Where's
and that's why I wanted to talk to
you
guys.
have dark.
What things did you do wrong?
Fucking.
I wasn't honest with police when I came to my door. And I should have told him immediately what was going on. And then when that baby showed up, I should have called him immediately then too and said, hey, you need to come get this baby. I don't know what he's telling you.
So this is Will. I mean, that's what this comes down to.
Who goddamn white baby is it?
How much did you do? How much did he do? Did you do it all together? That's what we're talking about here.
Do what?
Take that baby.
You think I took her baby?
I think you took her baby.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, sir.
What else am I supposed to feel?
I'm sorry that you feel that way, sir.
The story that you told is not believable.
I'm sorry it's not believable. Neither is your assertion that from 1:30 until 3:30, I did something horrible to this girl, took her baby, cleaned it up, hid the baby. What? What am I, super freaking human? All I know is I was given that baby to take care of until sometime this week, and I did. Okay then. So why am I not being charged with anything? Why am I not free to leave?
We want to know where Savannah's at.
I don't know where Savannah is.
Who does?
Give me a polygraph test. I don't know where Savannah is.
Who does know where she's at?
I don't know who knows where she's at.
Brooke begins getting irritated with the detectives when they refuse to tell her what she's being charged with. At that point, investigators had not formally charged her with anything, and they were attempting to keep her detained while the search of her apartment continued.
If you guys have all this evidence on me, and I've done something horribly wrong, except for make sure that that baby stayed safe until she got found.
Yelling's not going to, convince me.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to convince you of any story, sir. Okay? I'm really not. Okay? My point is, you came, I've been very ill, trying to take care of this baby, deal with this whole BS with, what the hell am I supposed to do? This baby needs to be given to somebody, right? Well, you guys have all your evidence. You've got all your perspective. I don't need to say anything.
I don't give your perspective on what really happened.
You don't believe me. Why bother? You've kept me here for hours. I've been detained. I haven't had any access to a phone to contact an attorney. The freaking cuffs have been on my freaking arm so hard I've got marks.
During the interrogation, one of the detectives received a message from the investigators back at Brooke's apartment. The update indicated that some disturbing evidence had been found on her computer. This evidence made Brooke appear even more guilty.
Detectives that are at your house are sending me your internet search history.
Okay.
Concerning.
Okay. I'm not sure why. Are you concerned that I listen to Alex Jones?
No, I'm concerned. Unassisted home birth instructions.
Yes.
Emergency childbirth.
Yes.
Manual. Preparing for unassisted childbirth.
Yeah. And when were those searches done?
Unassisted baby.
And when were those searches done?
Well, there's a lot.
Whatever.
Not whatever.
It is whatever. Yes, it is.
Why is it whatever?
Because you want to talk about perspective, but you don't have any yourself.
I've got perspective.
No, you don't, because those searches were made months and months ago before Savannah even moved into that building.
August 9th, 2017, 8:54 p.m. Google. If a pregnant woman holds her breast, does the baby keep breathing? Question mark.
I did not search that. I'm not the only one with access to my phone, okay?
So now somebody else is searching these things.
Well, you know who the somebody else could have been.
That's like, hey, there's drugs in your pocket. These aren't even my pants.
I would not do that.
I mean, that's what that sounds.
Okay, so then I'm not going to, okay, clearly you guys have this under control, okay?
This is information.
I'm not going to say anything else.
Look, they're going to find her blood in your goddamn apartment.
They're not going to find her blood in my goddamn apartment.
They're going to find her blood.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Will told us what happened. He told the whole damn story. He was sick. He was visibly sick, telling us what happened.
I don't know what he told you.
What, I know you're the one that doesn't care enough to even give her that. Just number one, you just wanted a baby. Didn't matter what. That's what I'm taking from this. That's all you care about. You wanted a baby. You didn't care about anything else. Will and do anything. At least Will cares enough to talk about it. You told a lie. You told Will a lie that you were pregnant.
No, I was pregnant.
And you saw how happy it made him.
No.
You wanted to keep him around.
No, that's not true.
You thought he was going to leave you.
No.
You couldn't give him a baby.
No, that's not true.
You knew what you had to do.
I thought he was going to leave me if I couldn't give him a baby?
That's Will's perspective.
Right, I bet it's Will's perspective.
It is.
I bet it is. Now I need a lawyer because I don't know what's going on.
Detectives would end the interrogation, but it would not be the last time Brooke was questioned. In a nearby room, her boyfriend waited patiently for his turn to be interviewed. At this stage in the investigation, detectives were focused on one thing above all else, and that was finding Savannah.
Will, take a breath here, my friend. You guys suck, man. I don't hate you guys.
No, I hate having to deal with you guys. You know where she is right now. I don't know where Savannah is. You know what happened to her.
I have no idea. She left our place shortly after her dad knocked.
Okay, now you looked through our place. Officer looked right at me. You're not Savannah. No, sir. Okay, I'm satisfied.
Right.
Okay, next time through. Officer comes through. Okay, let me check on the far side of the bed. Let me check the closets. Nothing. You're not Savannah. No, sir. Okay, third time through. And again.
Right.
Okay, and then she said detective was peeking through everything, and it's okay, I totally get it. You're doing your job, but it's okay, whoa. At what point are you gonna want to rip the floor up?
I'm not going to say that we're not going to rip up the floor, Joyce, at some point.
William spent over an hour speaking with the detectives, mostly discussing his life with Brooke and his job. During the interview, he appeared visibly nervous and had difficulty remaining still. Near the end of the 2-hour interview, investigators began to get more direct answers. William claimed that Brooke had suddenly produced a baby and told him not to ask any questions. He maintained that this was all new. Shortly after the interview, William was arrested on an outstanding warrant unrelated to Savannah's disappearance, and he was booked into the county jail. At the same time, the search for Savannah continued. Members of the community were still hoping she would be found alive. Unfortunately, that hope would end when Savannah's body was discovered in a nearby river, wrapped in a black garbage bag. Investigators determined that the cause of death appeared to be strangulation. While in custody, Brooke learned that Savannah's body had been found and that William was placing the blame on her. She realized that she had to get ahead of the situation, so she requested to speak with the detectives again.
I don't know, my body started responding like I was pregnant. I told myself that I did not, and I do, this is, the way I still believe that I don't believe in necessarily going to the doctor. I don't believe in, pregnancy is not a sickness, it's a natural thing. We were planning on doing a home birth, but I told him that I thought I might need to go to see a doctor because, my mind was starting, logically, there was something going on. And so I knew that it was probably all in my head. And he said to me that you're just going to get there and they're going to tell you that you're not pregnant. And so this was the point when I realized that, okay, I'm not pregnant. I desperately wanted a baby still. I mean, he mentioned Savannah. He said that he saw her downstairs on his way up. I don't know where he was coming from.
Oh, you got
work or
jealous.
something.
Okay.
And that she was, was very pregnant. That Saturday, I did go down and get her, and I asked her to come up for reasons that I stated for the sewing. I told myself that I was going to confront her, and so she came in, and I had the stuff laid out on the desk, and that was when I did confront her with what I'd seen her do to my cat, and just all the accusations, and we got into a scuffle. Like there was a scuffle, and she grabbed my hair, and I pushed her, and when I pushed her, she fell, and she hit her head on the sink, and she landed right there. Like that was where it happened, was on my bathroom floor. Like her head was like right by the toilet, and her feet were at the door. And so I grabbed, it was either a utility knife or a blade. She was waking up, like she would pass out, and then she would wake up, and then she would pass back out, and then she would wake up. It happened so fast. I did grab her, and I took her baby out of her. I wrapped the baby in a towel, and I laid the baby in the bathtub. So the baby is in the bathtub, and Savannah is still laying in the same spot where she was. Will tries to come in the bathroom door, but he can't get the door open because her feet are there. So he opens it a little bit, and he sticks his head in the door, and she's laying there. And at this point, I'm sitting beside her, and she hadn't woke up, like she hadn't come conscious for a minute or whatever. And I honestly didn't know if she was dead at that point or not. All I know is that she had been coming in and out of consciousness, like she was not dead when I got the baby out of her. I was sitting on the floor next to her, and I was covered in blood. And when he came back in, he wasn't wearing any clothes, and he had a rope. And he put this thing around her neck, and he tied it. And he says, well, if she wasn't dead before, she is now. And then he grabbed some towels, and he goes, now I'm going to move her. And when I move her, I want you, because I was just like in shock, like I couldn't believe what I had done. He's like, when I move her, I want you to wipe. And he did this with his hands, side to side motion. He told me
this nigga did this before.
To take the baby. And,
that nigga did this before. Hey, Chad, that nigga did it.
I got in the shower, and he washed me. Like, I couldn't, do anything unless, I was directed at that point. I was out of it. Like, I was not even. After I got the baby cleaned up, and before I got in the shower, Mr. Graywin knocked on the door and wanted to know, where Savannah was. And that was when I told Mr. Graywin that she had left. I'm amazed that he didn't notice that I had blood all over me because I hadn't changed or cleaned up myself yet. We cleaned up, got the garbage bags, and then he said, I'm gonna lift her, her upper body, like when we started cleaning up, I'm gonna move her and then so he said, I'm gonna lift up her head. When I do, put the garbage, the bag over her top, and then we'll do the bottom. And so then we did that. Savannah was in the closet. The baby was in the bedroom. I don't remember what time it was, but Fargo police knocked on the door, and then they come in. I let him in. Well, he looked around. Do you mind if I look around? And at this time, he didn't look at any closets. There was really no need for him at that point to look at any closets. Will was in the bedroom. The baby on our bed. There was his pillows here, and then my pillows, and the baby was right there in between the two pillows. He was sitting on my side of the bed. And I don't remember which officer it was, but the officer came in and, he said something to the effect of, well, you're not Savannah, are you, to Will? And Will was like, nope, I'm not Savannah. And then the officer left. And then a couple hours later, he knocks back on the door. and, you know, lets me know that Savannah's mom wants him to check the closets. He comes in, I didn't have any closet doors on my bedroom closet, so naturally there wasn't anything, you know, you look in. I don't think he looked in the bathroom. I mean, we had the boxes. She was in the closet, and there were some few boxes, you know, a couple small boxes in front of her. So, like, if you took, like, a cursory glance in the bathroom closet, you weren't gonna see, like, a body, like, and so then they left. And so then Sunday, he gets up probably about 10:30, takes his dresser and starts taking the front off of this dresser, the face of the drawers, right?
Okay, just the front of the dresser.
Yeah, so he's basically hollowing out the dresser, pulled her out of the bathroom, put her in this hollowed out dresser. Like, he took the face off all the drawers and then he nailed the face back onto the dresser itself.
Sure.
So that it looked, you know, like...
Looked intact.
Yeah. And a couple hours later, that was when you and the other police officer showed up and looked more thoroughly through the apartment for her. The baby was still in the same spot in the bed. So the baby was still in the bed. Every time the police came in, the baby was in the same spot. Like, that was where she stayed. He got, like, really drunk that night. And he's like, we gotta move the body. And I was like, well, okay. He's like, I'm gonna go to sleep and you wake me up at about 2:30. And I said, well, okay. So at about, right before I woke him up, so 2:15 or whatever, I went outside and I looked around and everybody looked like they were sleeping. It was quiet. And I got the truck unlocked and then I woke him up and helped him carry the dresser with Savannah's body in it to the truck. And we had discussed what to do with her. And I told him, please don't put her in the water. I don't know why. I just didn't want her going in the water. And then he left. He was gone an hour and a half. And then he came back.
He definitely
and honestly, that's
said
about
you
it.
don't do.
I mean, I can't really...
Told you done this
nothing
shit
else.
before.
I just wanted her baby.
In the end, Brooke Cruz would plead guilty to her role in the murder of Savannah Graywind. The evidence against her was overwhelming. Investigators found Savannah's baby inside Brooke's apartment, evidence that the crime scene had been cleaned, and obtained statements showing Brooke had been lying about her pregnancy for months. Brooke would be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Her boyfriend William proved to be a more complicated case for the prosecution. While investigators believed that William knew far more than he initially admitted, they were unable to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he directly participated in the murder itself. However, prosecutors were able to show that William helped cover up the crime after Savannah was killed. Evidence revealed that he assisted in disposing of Savannah's body, helped clean the apartment, and repeatedly lied to investigators during the investigation. Although he avoided a murder conviction, William was still found guilty for his role in the cover-up, and he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Investigators believe that Brooke's motive centered around a pregnancy lie that had spiraled out of control. For months, she had convinced friends, family, and even her boyfriend that she was pregnant. As the supposed due date approached, prosecutors believe that Brooke became desperate to maintain the deception. William had become excited about being a father, and he even told his coworkers about the baby, which added even more pressure to the situation. While many people questioned Brooke's mental state, prosecutors never argued that she was legally insane or unaware of what she was doing. In fact, the evidence showed the opposite. Brooke spent months maintaining the fake pregnancy, then attempted to conceal the crime afterward and passed the baby off as her own. Brooke had children from a previous relationship, leading many investigators to believe that this case was less about wanting to experience motherhood and more about desperation, manipulation, and fear of losing control as her lives began to collapse. Brooke and William got the family they claimed to want so badly, but instead of raising a child together, they would spend the rest of their lives separated by prison walls.
Alright, y'all, that was Red Tree Crime. Evil woman realizes cops search her apartment. Yeah, that evil dumb bitch is out of pocket. Bro, her and that fuck nigga that she with. Stupid ass motherfuckers. But, yeah, y'all.
Y'all need a whooping.
Beat they ass, cuz. Whoop they fucking ass, P. Whoop they fucking ass. But, yeah, y'all. That was the last video of the fucking night. So, Yeah, man, we about to get the fuck up off this shit. But yeah, y'all have a good night. If you're watching on the horizontal screen, scan the QR code in the bottom corner. Join the Discord for all the updates and submit videos for us to react to. You got music, anything like that, send them through. If y'all on TikTok, I said Tic-Tac, old ass nigga. If you're on TikTok, scan the QR code above us right here and join the Discord. Same for the horizontal screen. Yeah. Man, I'm about to get my tired ass up over here. You see these bags under these motherfuckers. We had a long, eventful weekend.
Shout out Tic-Tac.
Shout out Tic-Tac, man. Shout out Tic-Tacs, nigga. Specifically the orange ones.
Son, never chill. That boy got knowledge.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We get the fuck up off of here. Y'all have a good night. Good morning. Y'all don't end up on Midwest Safety. Red Tree Crime. Don't do nothing dumb. We fuck with y'all. Send us a super chat and become a member, fuck niggas. We the fuck up out of here. Peace.
Every time a nigga start hating when I act loud. Get the money, make it flip. Yes, I got a stack now. You know I have to come up
no
hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating when I act loud. Everybody got something to say in the background. Niggas throw rocks and hide their hands, they ain't tough now. Kobe in the clutch every time they wanna act foul. Exotic weeds, out of packs, only smoking on loud. Go to Vegas, catch a flight, nigga, put my feet up.
What does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Nigga throwing threes and P's up. Out with my bitch and she swear I'm doing 3 months. You gotta be this way when you tryna run some ends up. Driving like a storm, had the Charlie burnt the whole clutch. Yellow coupe in the sun, nigga, I'm tryna turn up. Hit her engine growling every corner when I pull up. Slapping Mary Dre in the whip, tryna go down. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating when I act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating when I act loud.
You a hating ass nigga, why you mad at the bitch? Go outside about the bitch, cause she choosing the shit. Ayy, watch how you choosing the bitch, end up losing the bitch. Now you boo-hooing shit, ayy. Oh, green ass, trick off, crying ass. Where you going off, stalking ass nigga with your talking ass? I'm a walking ass, standing on 10 ass nigga. L's gon' come, count the wins, little nigga. Ayy, yeah, point is, running to the ceiling. Hit the hoe, split the hoe, stay up at your feelings. If you get it, you get it. Dream chasing, I don't want no dealings.
Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating when I act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating when I act loud.